Hello. Good evening, folks. Welcome back to the channel. I am Rob, another middle-aged nerd, and I'm back in the DM's chair for episode 5 of our homebrew D&D campaign, the Chronicles of Iridica. Our announcements. First of all, as mentioned last session, it's my very great pleasure to announce that we are now part of GameT's Ambassador Network. If you haven't heard of them, GameT are a wonderful company. They make gorgeous accessories for D&D, from dice to leather goods, pens, T-shirts, badges, candles, talismans, with prices to suit all budgets. If you go to gamet.co.uk/Iridica or use the discount code Iridica at checkout, you can get 5% off your order. So go show them some love. To be clear, this is an affiliate link, and we do make commission on any purchases, but we wouldn't have become ambassadors if we didn't fully endorse their products. I myself am wearing completely unprompted. I've actually got a Bard GameT tee. My hat is GameT, my badge is GameT, my other badges are GameT, the Thrifty Shades of Fae is GameT. There is just so much GameT merch on the table, it's obscene, and it's all because we love them so much. So go check them out, and yeah, treat yourself. Next up, for the next announcement, I'm going to throw over to Sarah, because we have an exciting update about YouTube.
Hi, so I made a promise last week that, well, 2 weeks ago now, that sometime in those 2 weeks we'd actually be updated with our YouTube channel, we'd launch it, we'd have all our episodes up, and we've actually managed to keep that promise. So our YouTube is officially live. We have all episodes 1 to 4 on the YouTube now, including closed captions for the first episode, considering the audio was so terrible. We will be double checking and adding captions to the other videos as we go along, and we will also be putting some timestamps in the descriptions over the next few weeks, just so things are a little bit easier to find. From here on, we should be updating as and when the VODs are available, so we should be back on YouTube with every new episode, roughly before Monday or Tuesday each week, depending, unless we run into some technical difficulties, touch wood, hopefully not. So yeah, check us out on YouTube.
Yeah, exciting times. So getting back to the game, we are absent tonight one Tanya, who usually plays Tedric, the tabaxi rogue. But I am still joined by Lee, playing Erebus, the tiefling rogue/ranger, Sarah, playing Sparrow, the sea elf druid/fighter, and in addition to being the DM, I also am playing as the DM-controlled PC, Flynn, the faerie bard. Hence, I love my bards. I make no apologies. If you want a recap of the campaign so far, or an overview of the world of Iridica in general, you can join the Chronicles of Iridica Discord, where detailed session recaps are available, and the link for all of that will be popping up sporadically throughout chat and can be found down below. And of course, if you enjoy the shenanigans and you want to keep up, please like, follow, subscribe, delete as appropriate. It all helps the channel, makes us feel all warm and fuzzy inside, and if you are watching on YouTube, give it the old thumbs up, because it always helps. So, last session. Actually, a very short last session summary. Gang, look, it's barely anything. Tedric was presented with an amulet from Nefestra, which assists him in controlling his Balverine form. Flynn massaged. Flynn massaged.
I'm sure he did.
But before that, Flynn messaged Captain Leon Verindra on Sparrow's behalf, but is yet to receive a response. Fallon told Sparrow about the medallion in Tedric's possession, the cultist ropes, the chest of concealment, and the prophecy of Alarion the Timeless. The crew went shopping for pastries at the ship's biscuit, while Erebus commissioned a cheerful local carpenter to do some custom work in his cabin. Erebus, Sparrow and Tedric met in private to discover the medallions, the prophecy, and Sparrow's experience of the Great Sundering. Everyone went to Serenity Pools for another spa day, during which the rest of the crew met Nefestra. Sparrow met a large lunar dragon by the name of Lunaris Whisper, who uncharacteristically had no interest in stories, and did an accidental home invasion of the governor's mansion. And everyone returned to the Twilight Endeavour, now the early evening, with the promise of a night at the theatre for the local talent show ahead. So as Sparrow returns after doing a quick sort of survey of the ships docked at Coral Harbour, what would you like to do, gang?
I think you said it was about 6 o'clock and the talent show is going to be about 8.
I believe so. You've got the leaflet, so
I do. I have it here.
The flyer.
I do.
Oh yeah, it's under there somewhere.
Yeah, it's that. I've got it. So if we've got a little bit of time, can Sparrow I don't know, really. Is Flynn back, or is Flynn still out with Lyra?
Flynn came back with you guys from the spa, so he is on board with Lyra at the moment.
Flynn, before you vanish, can I nothing still?
Oh no.
No. All right, don't worry about it. Can I borrow your book? The one that was yelling.
The loud one?
The loud one. Do you mind, just for tonight? Is that alright?
Okay.
Is that alright? Because I figured you'd be busy. Just,
yeah,
you know, your girlfriend's here and all.
I'm sorry, a loud book?
You got... Okay. Feywild shenanigans again. Tedric bought him a book that yells. It was a bit fucking rude, to be fair. It was talking about giraffes' tongues and why do they have them. And do you know, I actually do want to know myself now. I've been worried about it.
That's a really good question, actually.
I know it. Yeah, it's almost like, you know, I really want to just have some kind of device I could just look it up and find out. But you know, I'm sure there's a library or something. So maybe the book could probably. The book's supposed to have all knowledge. Why is it yelling? Can I borrow the book?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Do you want it now, or do you want later?
You can. I suppose you can just leave it in my hammock later if
Okay.
you like. No rush. But yeah,
Will do.
just give me something to do later on.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
All right, Flynn. You think you're gonna come to the talent show and?
Oh yeah, I've been practicing my fiddling.
Yeah. I'm sure you have. Looking at Lyra, like, I'm sure. So you're still up for helping me out?
Yeah.
With that? Okay, great. We should probably see if we have to register somewhere for that. We're all just planning on turning up. We've not really done anything official about that, I suppose. Maybe I should go do that.
I mean, we went and spoke to Thalon a few minutes ago. He says he's about to head out, so...
Right, I'll ask him if he can register for me then as well.
Yeah. He's making us some stones.
He's making some... Oh, he's making you some sending stones.
Yeah, because then I won't keep leaking from my face.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's always nice not to have psychic damage every time you want to say what you have for breakfast with your girlfriend. Lyra, that big dragon we saw earlier, I did have a chat with him just.
Right.
Lunaris Whisper? Ring a bell? He says he doesn't like stories. Took me aback a bit. I'm a bit unsettled.
Interesting. Whereabouts did you see him?
There's an island with just a big fuck off house that there's this really rude fucking guy who was yelling at me and set the guard on me and whatever. He was hovering all around. You don't look happy about this. Do I need to worry about this?
No, you don't.
Are you
She turns to Flynn. She goes, I'll meet you at the theatre, and she turns and she's off the ship.
Do you not need some... She's gone. Fucking Lunar Nights. Sorry, Flynn, I think I've just ruined whatever dinner date you had planned before this was all going to go on.
Well, she said she'll meet me there, so...
Yeah, I'm just watching her go. Is she heading in that direction?
Well, as she kind of departs and starts kind of working her way down the spiral walkway of the sky dock, you see as her dragon comes flying in and picks her up, and she is off.
That is pretty fucking cool. You want to do that one day, Flynn?
I mean, it might be. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to play a violin when you're on the back of a dragon.
Or it's easy, you just grip on with your legs and off you go.
Oh, do you think I could do that?
I think you could do anything,
Right,
Flynn.
okay, I'll try.
Alright, should we maybe find Fallon and go with him? If he's heading over there, I mean, I've got some bits to get together. I need a blanket.
I mean, we can.
I need a barrel of water.
It might be better to leave it 20 minutes after he left and then go. Otherwise, it could be a very slow.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true. Where do you think I can get a bucket of water or a barrel of water? I'm trying to think how much water.
I mean, probably the sea.
Probably this. Yeah, but we might be far away from the sea. I'm trying to think what I can do on the stage.
I mean,
maybe.
it's over there.
Yeah, but where's the theatre in relation to the sea, Flynn? Do you know?
Well, we could take a bucket with us.
All right, I'll just get a bucket and it'll be fine. So I'm just gonna grab an old blanket and a bucket.
Okay, yeah, you go and fetch some water.
I do. Captain, you come in.
In a minute, I'm just going to check on the carpenter.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I won't bother, to be honest. Just go in there and find the pile of wood that she fucking well leaves you, because there ain't going to be anything worth salvaging out of that.
I'll have a look anyway, and I'm going to go in and just see how my commission is going on.
Okay, yeah, you pop in. As you're approaching the cabin door, there's just a thump, thump, thump. Yeah, rather tempting to make woodworking sounds. And yeah, as you open up, there's a lot of sawdust around at the moment. But she does seem to have like thrown like rags and tarp and whatnot over like your desk and your bookshelves and whatnot. And I mean, she's only been working away for a day. But in the time that she's been going, it's like you can see the basics of what she's doing starting to take shape. It's you kind of imagine from the looks of it, she's kind of at the moment just sort of like sawing and planing the bits which probably tomorrow will be used to then assemble the bed and then maybe to like do the finishing parts, finishing touches to it the next day. So not much to look at the moment, but you can tell she's making progress. Hey, I told you I didn't want to be disturbed while I'm doing this.
It's okay. Just a quick one. Can you make sure this is not on your books? I don't want any record of this.
Oh. Well, that was not not in the original code, was it?
An overlook on my part, which...
Extra 2 gold.
Extra 2 gold?
Aye.
That's fine.
Shit, I should have asked for 5. Oh, that's fine.
I'll give you 3.
Alright.
For security, to make sure not a word to anyone.
Alright, done.
I mean, Sparrow, they've done it for fucking free, but that's fine.
You're not there. You want to leave, it's fine. Okay, thank you very much. And then I'll leave and make my way to catch up with the rest.
Okay. Well, I don't think everyone else, no one else is left at the moment, have they? So everyone else.
No, I'm
is
just like,
waiting.
I'm using shape water to get like some water out of the sea and just into the bucket. But I'm separating out like as much salt as I can as I'm doing it, so just getting the water particles and just putting it into the bucket. And if Marin's nearby, I'm just sort of asking her like, can you not just do this? You're a water genasi. I know you said you haven't got any fighty stuff, but can you like do this? And I'm like making like little horses run around the deck and.
Oh, I can't do anything like that. I can and she just sort of where the bucket of water is, she just sort of like moves her hands sort of gently in that direction, and you can see as like the water sort of moves and flows back. She goes, that's pretty much all that I can do.
That's pretty cool.
It's sort of like the first trick that Qatar ever taught Ang with the water bending, the forward and back thing. But that's
I mean, that's the tides, isn't it? That's that's pretty cool on its own.
I mean, it's not really useful at all, but
I don't know. You never know when things like that can be.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Are you going to come watch the show, or are you going to
I'm going to come and watch.
I'm thinking, like making a night of it with everybody else as well. Like go to the Velvet Haven afterwards.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I look fucking terrible. I might just go get changed and. Yeah, I'm going to go get changed. Great. I'll be back in a bit then. But yeah, Captain, we're going to the Velvet Haven after all this.
Okay.
Felon!
Oi!
Hey, Velvet Haven, you've been there a few times, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Up for going tonight?
I'd certainly be up for a bit of your archfey at the Velvet Haven.
I mean, it doesn't have to always be
knows.
about that. I mean, God. Alright, fine. I take it fancy place?
Oh, very much so.
Very fancy. Should you be telling the rest of the crew to fancy it up then, and we'll go put
Oh,
a tab on?
they don't really have a like dress code or anything like that.
You like to feel a bit fancy.
Well, yeah.
But a place like that, you want to make a good impression, you know.
Well, you know, I mean, no one's going to stop you if you do decide to.
I'm gonna. I have been wearing ship's leathers for months now. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna have a night wearing something else. Is what I'm gonna do.
Good for you.
Right, I'm gonna go do that. Fuck, I hope I've got something else. And I just disappear down to the bottom of the ship.
Yeah. When you get down there, you find that the book is already laying on your hammock.
She kind of looks at it. That's for later. Okay. And then she puts one of the pillows over the top of it.
Okay.
And then yeah, she's just going to start.
And then just pushes down.
Yeah.
Shh. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
I think before you leave, I'll be like, I'll just say to you, let me know just as you're heading off before you go down to.
I mean, I'm not subtle in many ways, Captain, so you're probably here.
Fair enough. Erebus, find Azanes if she's around. Just ask if she's got some time. If she wouldn't mind teaching him some healing magic, or just to try and learn some of that. Just like a lesson in that, if she's not busy or whatever.
Well, as you head into the infirmary, you find she has just finished getting dressed herself for going to the talent show, and she's wearing this very long, sort of shimmering red dress, like slit all the way up to the thigh, very kind of plunging back line, very much kind of flaunting the two still freshly healing rock scars on either side of her back. She's hair's done up. She's made up. She is fully glammed up.
Do you see? Sparrow's onto something. We're going out. We're not going out. We're going out.
I think with Erebus, upon seeing this, he's probably a bit stunned. He's like, yeah, I was just wondering if you had some time, but you look busy. I was just going to ask for a quick lesson in trying to learn how to heal with magic, but.
It's 19, bless him.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we've probably got an hour or so. I can start running through some stuff with you. Yeah, so come on.
Okay.
Does she put the leg up on the chair, like, yeah, just let me get my things from my ankle,
Oh, Erebus would be blushing at that. He would be just, yeah.
She sits you down sort of opposite the the main bed in the centre of the infirmary, and she kind of goes over to the side where like all of her tinctures and medical equipment and everything is, and she pulls out a very sort of pristine looking scalpel blade, and she actually just rests her arm in front of on the bed in front of you and just draws the scalpel blade just down the length of it until blood starts kind of welling up. And important thing is feeling out the flow of the patient's energy. It might sound a bit cheesy and cliched, but once you're sort of able to connect with the energy of their very sort of life essence, that's, at least for folks like myself, that's how we tap into those energies to sort of speed up the body's own natural healing process. And she puts the hand down on the sort of upper end of her forearm, and you can just see this kind of faint golden light emanate, and as it does so, the wound starts kind of closing itself up a little bit, and then she sort of takes your hand and then places it on where the lower half of the wound is, and then puts hers over the top of it, and then sort of repeats it again to heal the last bit, and just basically spends the hour or so just talking through the technique and how to almost kind of like focus your mind and attune it to that sort of essence of healing magic.
And because he can't do any cure wounds or anything at the minute, he can't do that. But he's learning. He's on the first step. So yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, Sparrow comes up all dressed up. So she's sort of braided one side of her hair just very closely here like this and left the other part quite loose. She's actually druid crafted some white flowers just going along the braid as well.
Aw.
Yeah, she wants to be pretty. She's actually wearing it's like a deep emerald green dress, so it's quite long at the sleeves, and it's sort of hiding the tattoos and everything. But again, sort of a bit of a plunging neckline, and a waspy, like a brown waspy, but she's got both swords still on, like attached to the waspy on either side.
Yeah.
And the way the dress sort of flows down is it is long down to the floor. She's just got her normal lace-up brown boots on, but the dress itself has got two slits that go sort of up where her legs would be on either side, so there's almost like a front panel that stays down, but then as she walks there's sort of gaps going up to both legs, sort of to give a little bit more movement as she walks.
Okay.
So that's what Sparrow's wearing.
Cool.
Yeah, she feels pretty.
Yeah, Flynn emerges on the top deck, and he's always smartly dressed, but he's wearing what looks to be brand new. It looks like at some point him and Lyra have actually been out outfit shopping today, and he's wearing a sort of beautiful sort of deep blue waistcoat, which sort of matches the colour of like Sky Knight regalia. He's got a sort of black frilled shirt on underneath it, and a sort of golden sash round his waist. He looks quite dapper, and Lyra's wearing a kind of long elegant.
Is she back? Lyra.
Oh shit! No, I forgot about. No, she is not back. She is still out and about.
Oh, looking very dapper, Flynn.
Yeah. I hope so.
You do. You look great. Awesome.
Yeah.
Be a proper date now, Flynn.
Oh.
It's okay. You've been with the lass all day.
Maybe
What do you expect to go different this time?
Maybe I should go and ask the book for some advice.
No, Flynn. Don't ask the book. Just be yourself, Flynn.
Okay.
You've been talking to all this time. Like, why is this different?
I don't know. She's about to see me on stage again, and
Yeah, and she fucking loves your music, Flynn.
Yeah.
This is going to be great.
Okay.
You can proper show what you do.
Okay.
Show off.
Right. We're gonna do the thing.
Well, you're going to do the thing,
We're gonna
Flynn.
do the thing.
It'll be awesome. Don't
Are
worry.
you gonna do the thing, Captain?
I'll watch you do the thing.
Okay.
Where's Tedric? When they going to do something?
You hear as the door to the top cabin opens up, and Thalon comes out. Right.
Ready?
Well, I guess I'll meet you all there. And he's kind of wearing his some of his finer robes. He's carrying his ukulele with him. he seems as excited as he can get.
All right then. I mean, do we keep pace with him, or shall we go? Shall I? Fallon, I'll go ahead and register us both. Okay.
Oh,
Just-
that's lovely.
Yeah, I'll just hurry ahead. And
Thank you.
not a problem, Fallon.
Sparrow.
You're very welcome, Fallon. That's absolutely fine. I'll let him know you'll be along. All right, shall we? But again, where is Tedric?
Okay, I'm sure they're busy, or I don't know.
I'd suppose they'll cash us up. Or
You did know that Tedric did come back to the ship with you guys from the spa.
should we tell him we're going?
I'll go and have a quick look. Just go have a quick look around, and if I see Tedric, let them know that we are.
Yeah,
Going
you
to this.
have a quick search. When you do make your way down to the crew quarters and you find your way to Tedric's bunk, it is empty. You do find what appears to be a small like business card left on Tedric's bunk. It is completely black, but for a white starburst motif.
I think Erebus would know what that was from. So yeah, he'll pick it up, look at it, and be like. Place it back and be like, that's could be a problem for later, and just return.
Did you find him?
I think they are indisposed at the moment.
They're just not coming, or
I don't know where they
too
are.
much melitide cheese already,
I don't know where he is. Other than the fact, there was a business card left on his bunk
business card.
with a cat on it.
Ah,
So yeah, I think that might be a thing for later.
poor fucker. I mean, do you have any memories in the past of bumping into a strange tabaxi or white wolfy thingy that tried to give you a hug because it knew you?
I don't suppose I do I?
Make a history check.
History. I think that's a straight. Yeah, 7.
Yeah, it didn't ring any bell.
Oh, well, at least we know they're not going to be lost in the past, so, 50 years or so they might turn up again.
The only tabaxi that comes to mind was never mind.
Sorry, in fact, speaking of, because you were asking earlier, and Azanes kind of gestures you up to the
Yeah.
to next to the helm where like the ship's log is kept. I mean, as opposed to like the captain's log is very much filled with like the captain's thoughts and opinions on the latest jobs or thoughts on the crew and things like that. The actual ship's log is much more basic and utilitarian. It is literally an entry that will say course correction made such and such date and time. Like for example, when you came across the wreckage of the Lady Genevieve, there was just a single line in the log which just said wreckage of Lady Genevieve, encountered one survivor, and she kind of flicks back a little while until you do find a single entry in her own handwriting, which reads 20th of Solaria 3177, psychic message of unknown origin received at helm.
6 months before we even met you. That's
So that was
that
was Flynn then.
night for us. Yeah, that's unsettling.
This is some fable shit.
This is a lot of fable shit. I think Tedric might have just been summoned by said. Do you know what? They fucking sold their services.
Seriously? Our new chief of security can
Oh,
apparently be
don't
whisked
even.
away by a fucking archbay
Do you
at
know
any
what?
point.
I had nothing to do with that decision.
Okay.
That was all the new captain, and I'm right there with you on some concerns. They're a decent lad.
So who, Tedric or the captain?
Me and the captain have had some issues so far, but he's trying.
Oh, you've been very subtle about it, and yet no one on the board has noticed.
Oh, people did hear that, did they? I didn't chop his balls off.
Oh, only the ones of us who are, still alive.
I didn't chop his balls off. It's fine. I might have yelled at him fair, but he deserved it. To be fair, yeah, he's trying. He genuinely wants to look after the ship and the crew. He genuinely wants. In fact, I think he's getting a bit anxious about how to, I don't know, be sociable about it. But I've just said, you know what, you're a bit like Rohija, she gets on great. So...
Yeah, I'm the heart and soul of this ship.
I mean, I love you, you know that. Yeah, I mean, if you've got any concerns about Tedric, come to me and God knows I'll need some of your help when... I mean, I'm a bit young to be a bloody first mate, let's face it.
I mean, there's younger out there.
Yeah, but there's one who's been serving on the ship more than like 3 months before they made first mate. I thought it'd be a few years, but...
Yeah, I mean, there's people out there who become captain before they've ever served on a ship, so...
Heard you need a shit ton of money for that, though.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, I won't mind bending your ear a little bit, seeing what you think about the way a few things are run on this ship, and yeah, Tedric is keeping an eye on Tedric. Got some good loyalties from him, though. They seem to be genuine in their loyalties and things, and for God's sakes, if we just keep a bloody barrel of cheese in the bottom of the hold, they'll stay with the ship forever. I mean,
if there's ever the time to get some more of that stuff, we're in the right place. I mean, the creamery's literally over there.
I mean, I got them a box of like the cheese baked in some pastries today, so yeah, tomorrow I've got some shopping to do anyway. Bunks. That's a good point. Captain's got this shit carpenter on board, and I mean...
They seemed alright to me.
Yeah, they're fine if you like just buying someone off this fucking street. But, you know, we sleep behind curtains and shit, so would you like a wooden wall as part of your cabin?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Alright,
I mean, I've been, living like this for the last 20 odd years plus,
Yeah.
so
I mean, upgrade then, if you want. I mean, I'll leave it as is if you're comfy with it, but I'm planning just replacing the curtains with proper folding black wooden...
Hey, you're the first mate now, you go nuts. As long as the captain approves.
Don't really have to wait for the captain to approve.
Well, it's sort of his ship, so...
I mean, I'll give him a courtesy. Captain, I'm doing a thing. But, we'll see. We'll see as is. I mean, I've got a carpentry. I don't really trust his judgment. I mean, he should see this fucking joke. But, I'm sure she keeps a very good shop. I don't really. Alright, I'm going to go. I'm dressed all pretty in Velvet Haven later.
I mean, I'll go for the drinks.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Drinks, dancing maybe, Anyone wants anything extra, that's on them. But where I hear it, it's probably the best bar in town.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Mariner's Rest is good, but, yeah. I mean, that's where we were last night, so...
Oh, that's why it was called. Do you know what? Even if we hadn't been whisked away by the fae, we had no fucking idea where we were going. So...
Yeah, nice place.
Yeah, you got a good send-off, though?
Yeah.
That's good. I feel a bit bad that, we probably just thought we just didn't care enough to fucking show up, but...
Yeah, that was basically it.
I'll get Flynn to... we'll repair it. It'll be fine. He's got to... it was our own fucking stupid fault, let's face it. So... Alright, I'll leave you in peace then, because I'm guessing you're not coming to the talent show. See me make a fool of myself on stage.
I think I'll be there.
Oh, alright then. So yeah, talent show and Velvet Haven after. I'll stick a tab behind the bar. It'll be fine.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Great, see you there. Alright, catch up with you then.
Yeah. I think when you see me, it's like, yes, I really want somebody to cast haste on Thalen.
Don't be fucking casting spells on him, he's a lovely lad.
I can't do that, but I think it just would be interesting.
You can't mess with him, he's paying your birthday fees.
Yep.
Alright, are we going? Are you
Let's
coming with
go.
us, Marin? Or we're leaving now if you want to come with, but it's going to be like an hour and a half of sitting around while we,
Yeah, I mean, maybe I will come up closer to the time then.
Alright, we'll see you there then.
But I'll see you later.
Yep, alright. So come on then, Flynn, let's go.
Right.
Oh, my bucket.
Okay.
I'll just grab my bucket and I'm just waddling along with my bucket. Do you know, I could just hop in the fucking water ahead. I'll just carry it, it's fine. So yeah, just head off to the dark... Was it the Dark Horse? Yes, the Dark Horse Theatre.
Okay, yeah. So you start making your way down the sky dock. You actually pass Thalen, who's just got to the bottom of the ramp as you get there.
Just hurrying ahead, Fallon. You just take your time.
No.
I'll get us
problem.
I'll get us registered. It's a ukulele. I remember. Okay, just head off.
Do you need me to spell my name?
No. It's I've seen it's okay. I've got it. THAL. Yes, LUN.
H.
We've got to, you know, I've got to run ahead if I can, like, do. I know it's all good. God.
I'm just gonna nip the toilet back.
You start making your way through the streets, and as you do so, you are actually joined by Azanes. Rohija comes along as well. You also see. Let me just check who my list is. The following short distance behind you is the coal-skinned fire genasi from the Vulcan's Thunder. And she seems to be accompanied by a fairly heavy-set human man who's dressed in almost sort of like tribalistic paints and sort of furs, which kind of indicates some kind of frost garden ancestry or heritage.
Okay. If they sort of almost catch up with us a little bit, I'll just say, Vulcan's Thunder, right?
A minute, I've got to check the accent list for her.
Ooh, what's she got, Rob? What's she got?
Yes, you're from the Twilight Endeavour. I saw you talking to the young lady.
Marin, she's all right with her. Yeah.
So nice about her. Yes.
Yeah, she said you have a forge on the.
I do.
Right, I'll have to drop by.
Embers and Irons. It is best forge in the entire of our ship.
Well, I can't argue with that, can I? All right, great. I might be visiting you. You know, when you're in the shop tomorrow, then maybe we've got a few items we definitely need. I know the captain's got an idea of something.
Yeah, I mean, we are quite busy, but I'm always willing to make time for a fellow skyfarer.
Right. I look forward to coming around and seeing A, if you've got any stock in, or B, what you're likely to customise. That sounds great.
Of course, looking forward to seeing you there.
Are you talent show?
Yes.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to seeing what you do.
Same for you then?
I'm hoisting my bucket up. Yeah.
You have my curiosity.
Well, we'll see if I manage to pull a few bits off, won't we? Might end up with this on my head by the end of the night. At the very least, it'll be a comedy act.
I'd say if nothing else, it will be entertaining.
That's what talent show's supposed to be, isn't it?
Exactly.
There's word of warning. If you need to go to the bathroom at any point, I'd say hold it until our turtle shows up. He's in the right over there in the distance. So just just between you and me, it's probably going to take all night for him to do his act.
Okay, that is it's useful to know.
Yeah. I think beating a history retreat before that one might be advisable, but we'll see. He's a sweetheart, really, but none of us are going to live that long. So, anyway, nice to. Sorry, I'm Sparrow, first mate of Twilight Endeavour.
I am. Let me just check. I do know her name, but I just want to make sure I don't drop an extra R in it, as I have a habit of doing. Vulcan's Thunder. Kalinda May.
Nice to meet you.
I have a habit of putting an R in and making it Kalindra, so I just have to double check.
Nice to meet you. Good luck.
And to you as well. I mean, not too good luck. I would still like to win.
I mean, for me, it's just for the fun. But winning might be good. No. Hey, if I win, I'll drop the extra 70 gold in your shop tomorrow.
Let's be honest, nobody enters these competitions to lose. So.
Very true. Right, keep going then.
Yeah, you continue to wind your way around the streets. And, you make your way to the front of Dark Horse Theatre. Is a very kind of large, ornate-looking building. Doesn't really fit in with the almost like driftwood type aesthetic of a lot of the surrounding buildings. A couple of stories high, and yeah, it does look, for all of its at one point glamour, like it is a little bit run down, maybe not as well maintained as it could be. The sign that says Dark Horse Theatre overhead is a little bit tarnished. And as you're approaching, the double doors hurriedly swing open, and you see a trio of clowns come sprinting out, and they dart past you. Two of them clutching their stomachs, the other one hand over his mouth, and they just and yeah, they are gone down the street.
I just kind of clutch and go, oh, that was terrifying. Oh God, oh, that was awful. They're not in the show, are they? Are they?
I don't think they are anymore by the looks of it.
Oh, thank God for that. What the fuck? Why? I never understood it. Why does anybody like things like that? Like, just fucking look at them. It's horrible. Ugh. You never had problems with that as a kid, did you, Captain? Fucking clowns.
Fucking clowns.
I think Erebus was probably taking a leak in a street somewhere and just catches up at that point. It's like, what?
Oh, that's classy, isn't it? That's sake.
You gotta go.
Alright. Oh, at least they're not in there anymore. I wonder what the fuck happened. Come on. And I go in.
Okay, you enter into
Ooh.
the Dark Horse Theatre.
That is so cool.
It is pretty cool.
Is that going to be blocking? No, it's not. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, so you will be entering the theatre at the back end there, next to.
Okay. Do you want me to put
Sarah.
Flynn?
And Flynn, where are you? There he is. There's my boy. There's Flynn.
There we go.
There is Azanes.
Yay.
There is Rahisha.
We're literally going to have the whole crew on the board.
Fallon will get there in about half an hour, so I'll get him out now.
Fallon's like back here with my microphone.
And yeah, that is it for the moment.
Need to get him some roller skates.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so you step into, let's say, this theatre that's not as well maintained as it could be, but there has definitely been efforts made. It's
That fucking carpenter's been in here, you can tell.
yeah, it's it looks. There's places which are run down because people don't care to enough to maintain them, and they become neglected. And there are places that get run down because people do their best to maintain them with the resources they've got, and it's not quite enough. The vibe that you're getting from this is very much the latter. It's like people or persons want to keep this place pristine, but just haven't quite got enough to do it. And as you enter from the front, you actually enter into a sort of large foyer area, which I have not built because I didn't have enough tiles. And beyond that foyer, there are numerous posters for old theatrical productions which are like peeling and haven't been replaced. There are two pairs of double doors which lead through to the grand actual theatre area, where there are rows and rows of seating. There's a large stage at the front with a sort of plush purple velvet curtain which drapes down the back of it, and then there are doors either side at the back which lead around to the sort of backstage area. As you enter, you do see fidgeting around on the stage looks to be a half-elf by human standards, probably somewhere in his early 40s. And he is kind of puttering around with, next to him, a small gnomish figure who you would recognise as the extremely elderly gnome who shoved the flyer into your hand when you were first wandering around Coral Harbour. The half-elf turns to see you all enter. You're here to enter. You're here to enter. You are here to enter our talent show. Wonderful. Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
And he hops down and just comes rushing over to you.
That's very excited. There are a few other people doing this, right?
I
know the Fire Genasi behind us is, and our Total is, and...
Oh, good. There have been a slight issue. We did have a number of locals who were going to enter. Due to circumstances beyond anyone's control, they are no longer going to be able to enter.
There were the clowns that ran past.
Those would certainly be some of them. Yes.
What's happened to the rest?
Those three gentlemen who just left were, I say they probably have a hardier constitution than the others. But it doesn't matter about those who aren't competing. You're here now. Now, I could really do with some, a little bit of a hand with maybe some of the backstage stuff. Would you all be interested in maybe earning a couple of extra gold? Just basically collecting tickets, selling snacks, just in between acts. This would be quite wonderful. It would help the theatre a great deal.
All right, just let's back up a little minute. And if everyone else is suddenly gone, why is I would like to know before we put our crew in a place where everyone else is just suddenly left.
Well,
let's
not
look,
start to focus on the minutiae of the goings on of the theatre. The people who aren't here, they don't particularly matter. But please don't help yourselves to the buffet out back.
If you don't tell us what happened...
the food is off, is what you're saying.
Are you with the local...
No.
Yes, in that case, yes.
The food's fucking off.
Yes.
All right.
I got some shrimp in bulk. It was cheap when I bought it a couple of days ago because it was coming to the end of its shelf life.
Right.
You bought shrimp at the end of its shelf. Okay, how about we clear that away and maybe set it on fucking
See,
fire?
now that's the kind of get-go attitude that we need to make this evening a success.
Okay. Right then, I kind of turned to
what's your name?
Sparrow.
Sparrow, you are my head usher for the evening. Congratulations.
Well, all right.
The rest of you all report to Mr. In here. And myself, obviously.
Well, this evening is going to be a lot better, isn't it?
And he turns around and looks at this gnome who has just sort of shuffled over. And also to Sedge as well. Maybe not so much Sedge. He's fine. He's a little bit slow.
I mean, you haven't met our Sportal friend yet. Thalen, he's going to be entering as well. Just so
lovely.
Know.
Sedge, notebook, please. Take this down.
All right. I just give all our names.
I'm not
THALUN.
Yeah, and he starts listing all of the acts, and it seems that there are 5 of you entering, and the half-elf says, and of course I will be performing the closing act, as I always do. It's one of the reasons folks enjoy coming to our performances so much. I mean, obviously I'm not eligible to win
you're
the prize.
Star then.
Oh, of course. Everyone has heard of Paulo Swinefield. Yes, it is me.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to ask for an autograph. I'm just going to...
You know what? Maybe when we're finished helping this soul out, we'll catch you when we're less busy.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
always delighted to share anecdotes with admirers.
Okay.
Am I supposed to be going on stage?
Would you like to?
No.
Well, I don't think your name's in the book, so... Flynn, do you want to do an act on your own?
Okay, I can.
Come on, Flynn, go head-to-head, see which one is going to win.
Is that alright? Can I do... Is it okay if I help another person with theirs, but also do mine? Yes, that's quite alright.
He's impressing the girls tonight.
Oh, how wonderful. Oh, lovely. Is she... what?
Not with us right now, she'll be along.
Okay.
Yeah. Raise your Azanes. Do you want to give a hand or do you want to just settle? I'm sure we can handle whatever this is. Like, I'll get the captain to roll his sleeves up, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just going to chill, I think.
Yeah, that's fine. Azanes, do you just want to chill too? Or do you want to...
I think so. I'm...
You're in a pretty dress.
She sort of looks expectantly over to the doors. As, yes, I'll just wait as well.
I mean, you're wearing a pretty dress. You don't want to get that mixed up. I mean, I'm wearing a pretty dress, but that's fine. It's, you know... I think Azanes has a date. Yeah. It's not little. Oh, I don't know. I just know that she's very, very fucking pretty right now. And she's expecting someone.
Oh.
Do you look around? I don't know. Keep why are you interested? She a pretty lass.
She is very pretty. Can I see if Azanes is actually like anticipating somebody, like walking through the doorway as if she's waiting for someone?
Make an insight check.
Oh, he's got a crushy.
Oh, okay, that's dirty 20.
Okay.
20.
Yeah. As you're kind of standing there, she is kind of very much like loitering at the back of the group on that end towards the entranceway, and you do notice as the doors open and her head just immediately whips around and the large hulking form of Fallon comes and there's just a bit of a sigh, and she kind of goes back to paying attention to the rest of...
Is this going to be the person that sent us the letter that was all perfumey?
You don't know.
I want to know. I want to know all the people who are dating all the people. Alright then, shrimp. I just go and I just start shoveling it all away. Just kind of like...
You find your way to the shrimp buffet via your nose before anything else.
Why would anyone fucking eat this? You can smell it in the next room. What the... Oh my god.
Yeah, there is
come on.
Sort of just at the back here behind the stage, there is just basically just a table that's been set up with with some what was probably fine quality shrimp a couple of days back. Not so much anymore.
Oh my god.
Erebus would help you get rid of...
Just try not to breathe while you're doing this. And look, it's. I mean, this one's green. What the fuck were they thinking? They were fucking clowns. They weren't just dressed like them. They were just fucking clowns. You don't live in a coastal town and eat this shit.
I've had to eat some bad food in my time.
Yeah, but when it's out on a fucking buffet.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're just like shoveling it away. I'm guessing there's like bins or something out the back or anything.
Yeah. You find a good enough. Sedge is kind of there with you and is sort of directing you. He's not as slow as Thalen, but he's making an effort.
Right.
And he just sort of directs you to a sort of garbage disposal area, and
you throw it out there, and even a stray cat turns its nose up at it. It's like, oh.
You do find while you're sort of helping to clean up around here that along the back of the theatre there are a number of rooms, and they are labelled wardrobe, Paolo Swinefield's office, washroom, dressing room, and prop room.
I'm so jealous of all your minis. They're amazing.
And as you're sort of cleaning up, Azanes and Rohija, obviously having not volunteered to be part of the sort of backstage crew, they're both just having a look in the prop room to see kind of what's available in there. And there's various like stage weapons, like boxes and barrels and sort of curtains, drapes, like big flowing cloths that like street magicians might use to like, oh, they've disappeared, sort of thing. And it's a very generic sort of assortment of stage show props. But yeah, the evening sort of moves forward, and the doors open at 8 o'clock, and folks start to make their way in. Who is on ticket duty?
I'm going to put Flynn on ticket duty, considering he's like the most charismatic of the line. He's just adorable, and he looks very snazzy right now. So
yeah, so you send Flynn as head usher up to the front door.
Fits.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. And yeah, people do start making their way through and filling up the seats. You see, it's an interesting kind of cross section of Coral Harbour society. There's folks who are dressed kind of in very kind of modest raiments, who are sort of here on a bit of like a family outing. You see parents with their kids. You see folks who are maybe a little bit scruffier dressed, possibly just come from one of the sort of sleazier taverns in town, and are just here to drunkenly have a laugh at the idiots up on stage. You see a few folks who are dressed in sort of the much more practical garb of like sailors and skyfarers who are obviously from out of town and here to watch. You do see a couple of members of the Tidewatch come in, and they sort of stand at the back of the hall rather than taking any seats. You do notice there are a couple of seats at the front which have been marked as reserved. Sort of front row, centre of the stage, and those seats are taken up by a half-orc woman, somewhere in her sort of mid-40s, maybe early 50s by human standards. Black hair sort of neatly tied up in a bun with sort of streaks of grey through it, dressed in sort of high-collared blouse and very sort of fancy blue dress, and she is accompanied by a elderly-looking sea elf who Sparrow did meet briefly
he was an arsehole.
the evening before, and they come and take their seats at the front.
Is anybody like in the audience or anything like armed?
Yeah, I'd say you wouldn't even have to make a roll for it. It's like particularly not so much like the folks who are dressed in the more common garb, but certainly like the sailors, the skyfarers.
Yeah.
They've got their like cutlasses, daggers, short swords, whatever they'd.
Anybody that looks like they might cause trouble.
Make an insight check.
I mean, that depends if the butler recognises Sparrow or not.
Quite possibly.
Oh, okay.
24.
24. You don't notice anybody looking like they're going to cause trouble, but with the 24, I'd say the most interesting thing that you do pick up is that there's a group of about half a dozen who come and sit at the back of the back row of the theatre. Let's say half a dozen, sort of 3 men, 3 women. There's an assortment of races. There's an orc, there's a human, there's an elf, and the way that they're all dressed and the weaponry they've got on them, the absolute mismatch to it very much implies pirate crew. Yet, in spite of that, they look like with that 24, they don't look like they have any intention of causing trouble. They are very much just here. So with the 24, you spot the people who look like they should be the ones to keep an eye out for, and curiously, they don't seem to be.
That's so wholesome.
That's okay. Yeah, he's basically Erebus is kind of going on bodyguard duty, if you like, bouncer type. Yeah.
If Sparrow gets a look at the orc lady in the front with the butler, that statue that she originally saw, was that a statue of?
You haven't seen the statue.
Oh, I haven't.
All that you saw was the plinth,
Okay.
which was just engraved with the
Right, there was no statue.
the words
Okay.
and the motif.
No worries then, I just want Sparrow to know who that is.
There is a statue in town, but you haven't come across it yet.
No, okay. Yeah, if I sort of see the bug, I go, oh, for fuck's sake, and just kind of cover my face as I walk backstage.
So I'm just seeing... Oh, there it is. I was just reminding myself actually where in town the Dark Horse Theatre was. So.
I go back sort of backstage. I'm like, all right, I guess we're beginning this then. Are you just going to go sit in the audience then, Captain?
I'll stay in the wings and stuff, just keep an eye on things.
Forever paranoid, aren't you?
Yes, are you...
With good reason.
Are you going to be assisting with the snacks and whatnot?
Yes,
and a few extra gold.
Sure.
Wonderful.
Keep me humble, Captain.
Looking at you and say, yeah, thanks for that.
You're welcome, Captain.
Yeah. Don't get used to it.
I've got to take it while I can, haven't I?
So I would say for the last sort of 20 minutes or so while people have been coming through, make a perception check. You can make one as well if you would like, but I know that this is something that Sparrow is more likely to be. Actually, no, I think you'd be more... Yeah, both of you do it.
That's a 10
do the
for
thing.
Sparrow. Sparrow's distracted looking for Marin, so...
Okay.
18.
18. You do see a very smartly dressed man, sort of light brown skin, very short black, sort of slicked back hair, clean shaven, wearing a very nice sort of white suit with gold trim to it. Very classically handsome face, and he enters, and Azanes immediately goes over to greet him.
Was he human, sorry?
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't see it. Sparrow's kind of in the audience for Marin. She's like, is she
Yeah.
here?
Make a perception check.
Oh, that's better. That is a 17.
17. Yeah, craning your neck around, you do see Marin, and you actually see sat next to her is Lyra.
Oh, that's sweet. I'm just like, I haven't got any shrimp on me, have I? Like, do I smell a shrimp?
Make a shrimp check.
Do I smell a shrimp? Flynn, do I smell a shrimp?
No.
Good. Your girlfriend's here, Flynn.
Oh.
She looks very pretty, Flynn.
Okay.
You're fine, Flynn.
Right.
She's heard you play before. Now you actually get to play for her,
Ooh,
Flynn.
ooh.
No one else is in the audience but Lyra, Flynn.
Okay. Are you sure? Because I was taking the tickets, and I know for certain there are literally several people out there.
I know, but if you're nervous, just all you do is just you and Lyra alone in a room. That's all you got to think about. Okay. This is for Lyra. All right, Flynn.
Right.
Okay. So she's gonna love it, Flynn.
Oh.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be
Maybe play for yourself.
Right.
Enjoy the music you play.
I'm gonna do that. Oh.
It's all right, Flynn. You'd be awesome.
And as the time comes and the lights in the auditorium start to dim, Azanes does kind of come over to Flynn. She goes, is it, we discussed earlier if you'll do some music for us. Is that yeah, right, okay, yeah, okay. Right, I've got some important paperwork to do in the office. I know we're about to have the first act on stage, but there are still going to be some latecomers on the arrivals. Who's going to be taking over the tickets while...
I mean, that'll be Captain again.
Wonderful. It's quite right. All you need to do is just take...
I'm going to be on the stage. I can't be there.
Just take the admission fee from them and just direct them to the auditorium.
You got to be quiet though while people are on stage.
Yes, very much so. Listen to this one. She knows what she's talking about.
I do.
Because I clearly talk too much.
I think you might just trip over those fine boots of yours as you go around. You're not the stealthiest in the room.
Okay.
I mean, it's so clumsy, this one. I mean, you can hear him coming a mile away.
Yes. Clumsy. I am.
Yeah, terrible.
Right. Okay. Well, do your best.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Oh, there you go. There's confidence boost. Believe in yourself.
Thank you. Yeah, Erebus would go off to.
Okay. So you head off to
tickets
the
or whatever.
to the front. Whereabouts is Sparrow going to be lingering during all of this? Oh, the order of performances. Sparrow is up second.
She'll just be to the side of the stage. Who's first?
First is Azanes.
Oh, I didn't even know. So yeah, she'll probably go up to Azanes and be like, I didn't know you were doing a show, and who's this?
You want make a history check?
Yeah. That is that is an 11. I think it's a 0 modifier. I don't know.
You.
Yeah, it's a 12. That's an 11.
Yeah, you do not recognise.
No,
You've met Miano before, surely.
I don't recall. Apologies if I have. It's been a weird few days.
This is my apologies. I am very sure we have actually not been acquainted yet. Miano Abrihet. I am the ship's surgeon on board the Wandering Comet.
Oh, I've seen you from a distance. Yeah, you didn't look quite so. I mean, as hard.
Yes, I am not normally as dressed up.
No, look, you look fantastic. Yeah, I saw the ship was here. Just I was hoping we'd run into you guys maybe for a drink, or we're going to the Velvet Haven later if you'll want to join.
Oh, I will let the captain know.
Yeah,
I'm sure
let him
that,
know where we'll
he
be.
will certainly enjoy.
Yeah, it's good to run into you again.
I mean, I understand that you have a new captain yourself.
We do. He's up front at the minute. I mean, you see a dark tiefling that's doing his best to kind of blend into the shadows. That's him. So he's a bit green. He'll do well. So.
Yes. Well, I mean, it is interesting to have one so young, but if
he's aged up quite fast.
If old Stonewind picked him for the job, then he's clearly got something. Sorry, excuse me. I think they are getting restless.
Good luck. Off you go.
Thank you.
Great.
Okay, yeah. So the two of them sort of go up on stage. Flynn takes place in the corner of the stage. Sorry, yeah. Whereabouts are you actually loitering? Sorry.
Just to if there's like a side stage.
Just
thing.
up to the side.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I guess like down here somewhere. Should I put Sparrow there?
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, the spotlights sort of come up in. Oh, actually, that's a question. Who is going to be operating the spotlights?
I'm assuming he might have recruited other people as they came in as well. No, oh fuck's sake, I'll go do it. All right, so yeah, I'm just
Tedric.
Like, I just go, oh shit, okay, and just like do my best, and it's like a little bit shaky.
Okay, yeah. So you shine the spotlight down on Azanes and Rahija. Sorry, Azanes and Rahija. Azanes and Miano. And Flynn starts up with a very upbeat violin piece. And the two of them sort of start off pulled into a kind of very close embrace as they start to dance a very kind of sensual tango across the stage.
Erebus is crushed.
Oh.
Erebus can't see; he's in the foyer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So you see as the folks in the audience do seem to be generally quite captivated by the performance. Make a performance check on your management of the spotlight.
Oh god. I'm gonna roll my new dice for this. I haven't even rolled this dice yet. That's an 8.
You have inspiration.
I do not.
No, you don't.
Oh no! Oh dear.
That's an 8.
Okay. Yeah, the spotlight, like everything else in this theatre, hasn't been particularly well maintained, and it's perhaps not as smooth on its gimbals as it could be, and it is a little bit staccato as you're sort of wrenching it around. Most of the time, you are keeping the two of them in the spotlight, but it is a little bit out of sync.
Right.
But yeah, the performance goes on. The folks in the audience, there's almost an impression coming, at least from like the first row or two that you can see from up there, that they're actually slightly surprised at how good the this talent show is off to a start. It's like they weren't quite expecting something of this caliber from the Dark Horse Theatre, and yeah, as the two of them finish their dance in a long sort of dipping pose for Azanes, they stand up straight, they give their bows to the audience, and they head off stage.
Erebus is missing everything.
I know.
And by the end of that first act, Erebus, you are finished with accepting the tickets, and you can come back. You come back into a room where folks do seem to be in fairly quite high spirits in the audience. So
they are now.
Yeah.
I just realised I've got a -1 to performance.
So Sparrow, you are up next.
Right, so I think she would have positioned the blanket sort of at the back of the stage there, and the water sort of over here hidden behind whatever that plinth is.
Yeah.
So Sparrow herself doesn't actually come on stage, and whoever's taking over the spotlight, she actually tells them, leave it off.
I'm assuming that's going to be... Oh, well, if it's going to be left off, then I suppose you don't need to be up there then. Okay, yeah. So Flynn, again, staying in his place in the back corner of the stage, starts playing his violin.
Yeah, she's instructing him to play something a little bit akin to Breaking Benjamin, I Will Not Bow. A little bit dramatic. So the first thing that happens is Sparrow's going to cast Moonbeam on that blanket on the back of the stage. So this column of silvery light just appears out of nowhere. And then she's going to cast Shape Water, and the entire contents of the bucket of water separates into the tiniest of droplets, like almost like a steam sort of haze, just really, really tiny. And she's throwing that up to the front here in front of the moonbeam, so that the light is going through it in like a prism effect. And she's making it start to sort of shimmer and roll and wave, so it starts to create the iridescence on the stage.
That's cool.
Just as a backdrop. And she waits for Flynn to sort of build up the music with the violin, and then she's going to, with the shape water, she's going to have the droplets at the very bottom just suddenly coalesce together, and it's almost like the Twilight Endeavour is coming straight out of this curtain of mist, like out towards the stage, just like floating on air. And it's going to turn, and you can see little figures on the deck. And then it's almost like if a camera could zoom in, but it's actually just the water droplets like growing bigger and zooming into the deck. And you can see all the members of the crew, like Rahij's at the wheel. You've got Captain Stormwind at the front of the ship doing his light weaving. You've got sort of Azanes sort of stood there behind him, and you've got all the various ships and Sparrow on the crow's nest. And then it sort of zooms in to Captain Stormwind, and he sort of turns suddenly and he points. And then the tricky part is now she kind of is watching the blanket, and where like the moonbeam has sort of started to burn the blanket, there's like silver flames coming up. She very quickly sort of makes the shape water vibrate a minute to keep it where it is for a few seconds, and she's going to cast the cantrip Control Flames, and she's going to take those flames, and an ember rock just rises up from those silver flames, and the flames turn the red and the orange, and that is going to come bursting through the iridescence that's still there, and it's just going to basically just light up the stage in a sudden burst of fire, just like wings outstretched. It's like the size of the stage for a moment. And then she's going to have it sort of flap down behind the ship, and before all the water droplets lose their shape, she's going to catch that again with shape water, and she's going to zoom out so it's just the ship again, with like little figures running to and fro, and you can see a little Sparrow on the crow's nest jumping down, and a little Erebus coming running with like his daggers out. And then she's going to catch the fire again, and the ember rock seems to like come back from underneath the ship and like circle around the front of the stage, and just start like its claws just going to start hitting the back of the ship, and it's just going to start attacking the ship like how it did in real life. So she's basically replaying the Battle of the Ember Rock, how we found Tedric in the wreckage of the Genevieve, But being aware that this was the last place the Genevieve was seen, she's not included the wreckage of the Genevieve. Like, there's no indication that any of the ships were involved in this. So along with like Flynn's music, she's just creating a battle with this rock flying in and the crew attacking it. And as the music sort of gets tense, she's sort of juggling both cantrips, like the shape water, she's making things happen with that, and then she's, in a split second later, she's grabbing hold of the control fire before the flames vanish, or she's making the rock sweep out of sight so that she can catch the water if it starts to look like it's failing. So you've got this image of fire and water fighting it out right up until the rock swoops down and attacks the captain on the ship. And then it'll zoom in on the captain going down under the claws, and then Azanes is running in and she's going down and people are screaming, and then right at the end it's going to be the rock sort of at the back of the stage again with its wings out, claws out like it's coming to swoop down. You've got water Azanes and water Stormwind on the stage lying there sort of like that. And then the iridescence is just going to turn into Sparrow, like in the sky above, with how she was when she... so it's going to collapse into a tiny sparrow. That's then going to become Sparrow, like up in the sky, drawing her blades, and then dropping down and beheading the rock. And that's the water just cuts through the fire and the rock just dissipates. And Water Sparrow stands on the deck, and then actual Sparrow will walk through Water Sparrow and just sheathe her swords and just take a bow.
Make a performance check with advantage.
Thank you. God, this better be a good roll. Okay. It's a 17.
Okay. Is there more to the act, or is that where it's...
I did wonder about this. I think that's a good end to the act.
Okay, yeah, so as you take your bow, there is actually a standing ovation from at least the first few rows. Apart from at the front row where you notice the elderly elf is just sort of scowling.
I give him a wink.
He gets up and walks round to one of the Tidewatch who are on guard at the back of the theatre, and you see him like mumbling something to them. Yeah. And he comes back.
I just shrug at him and bring Flynn out for a bow as well. But I'm sort of looking out for Marin, like how did she react to all of that?
Make a perception check.
That is a 16.
Oh, she is just on her feet, just applauding as much as anyone else. While all this has been going on, about sort of midway through the act or so, you from your position backstage, you just feel like a tug on your trouser leg.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Still watching.
Yeah. There is the little diminutive form of Sedge.
Watching the show.
It's supposed to be working. Come on. There's a leak. You've got to do the toilet leak. Come on.
Was it? I was supposed to be collecting tickets, not.
Well, yes, you've done that now. Can you do this?
After this,
he's like heavily gesturing to the door to the washroom where there is just water just pouring out from underneath the door.
Looks like your sort of job.
He then goes and he starts like hammering on the door of Paulo Swinefield. Yeah, you're supposed to be help Sedge here. He can't handle this by himself.
I don't think he can handle anything by himself, can he?
No, not really. No.
So yeah, I'll wait as long as I can to see like as much as that show, and then go off to see what the issue is.
Yeah, you head into the washroom, and there just seems to be a bit of a leaky plumbing issue, and there's what was at one point just a slight drip of water has turned into a steady trickle, which is now sort of flooding out into the backstage area.
See, if only I had control water.
He just hands you a wrench. Make a general dexterity check.
Dex check. That's fine. That didn't go well.
Okay, as you're sort of working it, you tighten this one sort of screw bolt a little bit too much, and you just hear this ching, and Sedge is just.
I'll try and repair whatever damage I've done.
Make another dex check with disadvantage this time.
Disadvantage, oh no. Oh dear. Just a dex check with my modifier, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 12.
12, you managed to sort of stem it back to kind of how it was before you came in, but it looks like that's about as good as it's going to get without getting someone qualified in to take a look.
I'll ask Sedge, is there like a stopper thing, to stop water getting here, the main...
No!
And I'll make my way to the office to I forgot his name already now.
Paulo.
Paulo, that's it. Yeah, I'll knock on his door. It's like,
yes,
Mr. Paulo. There's a leak.
Oh, you're here for my autograph already, aren't you? Of course.
maybe later. There's another issue. There's a leak. You actually need to get a proper plumber in.
Oh.
I tried to fix it, but not
Right,
my expertise.
Just tell Sedge to get some blankets from the wardrobe room. Just shove them down there. It'll have to do for the moment.
Sedge, get some blankets. Throw them down there to stop.
Oh God.
Yeah, he just comes back like trailing some assorted costume items behind him. He just starts patting them down into the leak. Yeah, and you make it back to the stage just as the rock is losing its life.
Yeah, I have nothing for that.
Hope Mary doesn't take it personally that I didn't include her rescue in that.
Okay, yeah. You take your bows, and as you head off stage...
Out of curiosity, did they announce my full name when I did come out on stage?
They would have done, actually, yes.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, you hear Flynn announcing, next up, Thalon, Mystic Shell, on the ukulele.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and Thalon takes to the stage. He takes hold of his ukulele. Dim. Dim. Doom. 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 And there is a general confused look on the audience's faces, like they're not quite sure if he's just tuning at the moment, or it's like if this is a good time to maybe get some snacks, or There is a general sense of we're not sure if this act has actually started or not yet.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping it would go into like some proper riff.
I know. I was expecting like metal or something.
In the meantime, Sedge kind of comes over from one of the other rooms with a tray of like assorted like nuts, like jerky, things like that.
Thank you. I'll take a bit of jerky.
No,
I'll take the tray in there.
I'll take a tray. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll just start. I suppose just
going down. Yeah, one. You go. I don't know. One side, and I'll do the other.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Describe to me how you attempt to entice in people to try your offerings.
Sparrow's just going, this might take a while. You should probably just eat at this stage. Maybe if you need to go to the bathroom, just, time to go. This will definitely take a while. Yeah, oh, you've got children. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So that's...
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, okay, that's 23.
Nice! Yeah, you...
Oh, wait, sorry, no, that's... Sorry, getting mixed up between perception and persuasion. 17.
17, still decent. Yeah, you do seem to be... helped certainly by the performance going on stage at the moment. People kind of see what you're getting at, and you do seem to be getting quite a bit of custom on your side of the theatre. How is Erebus going about? What's his sales technique?
Going along, food. Oh, the jerk is quite nice. I'll just take it. Oh, it's quite nice.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Oh dear. Yeah.
Guy. He
Yeah.
tried so hard.
Yeah, that's 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
At one point, like, a small child reaches up to try and purchase some, and the bit of a jerky he reaches for, you actually just take it before he can get his hand to it, and it's like, yeah, this is really good. Like, oh.
if I notice that the child did, I'll sorry, have a couple of bits.
Okay.
I was supposed to be charging for this.
Roll a d100. Roll a d10.
A D10, oh dear.
Oh, apparently. Oh, there we go. 70.
I've got a 5.
Okay, so you make about 5 silver. You make about 70 silver on your
Not that it's
on your side.
competition or anything, but that way.
Oh, actually, no, sorry, it'd be copper, actually. 70 copper and 5 copper. See, it's not that overpriced.
Yeah.
And you see, as with relief, folks prepare to start applauding as it looks like Thal has finally reached the end of his performance, when in absolute horror they realise that was just the instrumental intro as he takes in a breath to start the actual song.
Oh, God.
When the night has come and the land is dark and
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Just thinking of handing the audience my daggers.
I know. Like, lady, just take the children and go. Just take them and go.
He does have an album coming out soon.
both of you make a perception check.
Perception.
Oh, natural 20.
Sweet.
25 total.
Okay. Perception. 17.
17. You do both notice, definitely Sparrow first with the natural 20, the smell of burning and just a slight mist of smoke coming from behind the stage area.
Oh, fuck. I'm just gonna just be back for a refill, and I'm just gonna run around the side and just I've got
it looks like it's coming from the crack underneath the door to the costume, the wardrobe room.
I still have control. I've got all my cantrips still, so I'm just gonna get control shake water up and wherever my bucket is of water still. I'm just gonna get that in a bowl of water and open the door and just fling it in without even looking.
Okay. Make a just a spell casting roll. So whatever your spell casting modifier is, just add that to.
I don't remember where that is. Yes. That is a 20.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry, no, that is. I know how to read D&D. That is a 17.
Okay, yeah, you open the door and you just hear as the sleepy form of Sedge is suddenly awoken from where he seems to have fallen asleep on a pile of costumes with his pipe in hand.
What the fuck are you doing? The place is made of wood. Just don't smoke outside. I'm sure there's regulations about things like that.
He just shuffles past you on his way to the door.
I just as a courtesy, I can like shake water again and get the water off him so that he's like, right, I'm sorry, in the bucket. Fuck's sake. I start eating some whatever jerky's left on my tray. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, this isn't worth it.
I do think Erebus is standing there with his trays on.
Yeah, I just come out and I just look more harassed and I was...
About 15 minutes into the performance, it looks like there are some folks in the audience starting to tire of Thalin's song, and Paulo kind of comes out of his office and just peers around and looks concerned. It is imperative for the success of the theatre tonight is a roaring success. Please, whatever you can do to keep them there.
Flynn, do you think you can accompany Fallon?
I mean, he's playing his own music.
I know he is, but apparently they're not happy with that. Bless him.
It seems very rude to.
It does seem very fucking rude. Are you sure we need to interrupt him?
Well, you don't need to interrupt him, but try and just convince people to stay for the next act.
Yeah, but the next act could be in like 3 days, the way this is going. There's kids out there. Come on, let the kids go at least. They're the children.
Please think of the children.
They're the children. All right. Do you know what? It's fine. I'm going to start. I don't know. Just go back out and just be like, we could just lock the doors. And if people seem restless, I'm just like, it's a comedy. It's supposed to be funny. He's taking the piss, oh god.
Make a deception check.
Yeah, no. That is,
Actually, I would even say
I'd
actually say make a deception check with advantage, just because of how long you have got to.
Natural 20.
Oh wow.
Which is 19 total, just so you know.
Yeah, you do hear someone like a couple rows back go, "Oh yeah, I've heard of this kind of act before. It's like Thinking Man's thing. It works on like multiple levels."
Exactly.
And you just hear, "Oh yeah, right."
I mean, he's doing really well. I mean, wow.
Yeah, I think I saw something like this, like way back in Dawn Harbour a couple of years ago.
This is the kind of thing they're doing in Iridica. This is really high profile stuff. We're really quite special that he's here doing this, to be honest. and under a breath, I was like, I need a fucking drink.
And yet people do start to settle as finally Thalin comes to a close with his performance, and there is initially kind of a tentative round of applause.
Yeah, but
it starts to build a little bit. You do see next to where Marin and Lyra are sat, it's like the Jerome's also kind of sat there, obviously not participating, and they kind of join in with the enthusiastic applause to try and drum up the crowd, and it could have gone worse.
Oh my god. I just kind of like side looked at you, I'm like, I fucking hope whoever's coming up next is fucking amazing.
Okay. Next up, we have Kalinda May from Ambers and Irons with some fire things. And in fact, I did forget about it for Talon, but who's on the spotlights for...
I'll do it again.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So she comes out, she's wearing, as opposed to where you saw her in sort of like the baggy jumpsuit before, she's now wearing sort of long... it's still like a sort of bodysuit type thing, but there are sort of long flowing like coloured ribbons coming off it, just sort of add to the dynamic look when she as she starts moving, and she starts putting on a very vibrant, energetic fire breathing display.
Nice.
The man who'd been accompanying her from from the dock. He sort of sits at the back, and he's got like a large pair of hand drums, which he's just beating out a very rhythmic, almost sort of like warlike accompaniment to it. And she gets agonizingly close to setting the curtains on fire a couple of times.
I just got control flame ready, like fuck.
But yeah, does make it to the end with another round of applause, particularly from the kids in the audience. Then right next up, I suppose that's me actually. I'm Flynn. Hi Lyra. I'm next. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say, make a performance check for your working of the...
Oh. Yeah, that's worse. That's a 1.
Okay.
Not a natural one, it's a dirty one.
Okay. About 30 seconds into the performance, the spotlight actually seems to jam and stick in place.
To be fair, that probably helped.
Yeah. I mean, fortunately, because her performance is kind of self-illuminating, she got through it okay, but yeah, there wasn't really any help from the lighting department on that one. Yeah, Flynn is up next as he breaks into his own violin piece. Are you on the spotlight for him again?
I'll try.
Okay, make a performance.
I can do it if you
Yeah,
want.
do you know what, Switch? You do it.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to fuck this up.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, make a performance check, Erebus.
Performance.
Oh, Flynn!
Well,
Natural 20. He knows Lyra's watching him.
that's my boy.
Performance.
Yeah.
Oh, can't it be like
I'd
Dex
say
instead?
It can't be worse than my performance.
I would say with advantage because of the fact that he is... This isn't a dynamic performance, he is mostly just stood in one spot, so you've just basically got to get the spotlight on him and hold it there. So.
Performance.
Yeah.
This is with advantage, you said.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
With advantage, 17.
Okay, yeah, you keep it very nicely centred as he plays out this kind of relaxing violin melody, which from backstage is interrupted by the sound of something thumping on the other side of the door to the props room.
Oh, fuck.
Just a thump.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I want to listen to it. Fine. Alright, I'm going to go and go see what that is. Was it the little gnome guy called Sedgemore?
Sedge?
Just Sedge.
Sedge. Oh, Sedge, for fuck's sake, there's people trying to watch stuff. What are you doing? And then I'm just going to open the prop door.
As you open the door, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, God. That is an 18.
18. You just about managed to dodge out of the way as this baboon just comes barreling past you.
What the fuck?
And it starts making a beeline for the audience.
Don't you fucking dare. My brother is out there. I'd thorn whip.
Okay, make an attack roll.
I'm going to snatch that fucking monkey before it interferes with my brother. Okay, that is that's a 15.
15, I'm fairly sure that is going to
Yeah, it's
Yep.
so it's 1d6 piercing damage. That is a 6.
shit.
Plus wait. Oh wait, it's 2d6 because of my level. Is that a 4? Yeah. So that's 10 damage total, and
Okay.
it's pulled 10 feet closer to me.
Okay, so
Pretty
as this baboon just comes
Oh
bounding...
shit! Sorry, there's a +5 to that, so that's a 15.
So as this baboon just comes bounding out of the door, and you lash out with the thorn whip
Pull
and
back.
wrap around it. Describe the killing blow.
Oh fuck! So I'm a little bit more exuberant than I probably should be because something fast has just gone past me. They're heading towards the audience, and I'm just like, fuck's sake, no! Grab it. It goes around its neck, and I just like pull it back, and I'm just like, oh, it's a fucking goose all over again, isn't it? I'm like, I wait to see if it grows another head.
Okay, make an insight check.
Okay.
or medicine, I'd allow either.
Do I see this?
Make a perception check.
That is a 17.
Perception, I think that
Sparrow's
is...
just like ready. She's got a sword ready. It's just like, fuck, the last
19.
time this happened.
Yeah, you would absolutely see it. And yeah, you stand sword readied and doesn't seem to be showing any sign of regenerating anything.
I think I've just killed someone's beloved pet cat.
I mean, can I leave the light? Is it stationary? Will it?
Yeah.
So I'll kind of be like, maybe you should just incinerate it.
No, that's awful.
Getting rid of the evidence.
Yeah, but somebody might have cared about this thing. Monkey. He's kind of cute. I should have just asked him what the fuck he was doing. This was a person, Captain. He was. I fucking talked to these people. All right.
Not this one.
All right. Where's?
I love the sad music playing.
I know, yeah, exactly.
I couldn't have worked out better.
Sparrow's going to pick it up and be like, right, let's go to the. Don't tell him I did it. Just say, oh, we found this poor creature like this. It must have fallen down. Go to the. I can't remember his fucking name. He's supposed to be famous. I don't think he's famous.
Paulo.
Oh,
It does say on the door, Officer Paulo Swinefield.
Oh, there you go. That's
Swinefield.
helpful. All right, Swinefield, you got a minute?
Yes, you're here for my autograph.
No. I put it.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just, it came rushing out of the props room and then it tripped and fell.
He
and
was here with one of the clowns.
What? Wait. Is this a local?
Yes.
Wait, no. You need to clarify because I turn into these things. I turn into animals. This isn't a person that turned into an animal.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
thank fuck. All right. Okay.
No, he was part of the clown's act.
Oh well, I mean they fucking left him behind, so we can just say he ran away.
Make a persuasion check.
Well, that's also a 3.
You have inspiration.
We can't say that. We'll be liable for.
Well, we're liable anyway. He died on your premises.
Wow, for goodness sake.
Do you want us to get rid of the body?
Would you be so kind?
I go out the back to where the dumpster is.
Oh God!
No, I'm gonna, I just kind of put it on the concrete and just like control flame.
No one's gonna come here anyway because of the shrimp.
I mean, I've set it on fire now, but I could have just put it in with the shrimp. That's true, and just say, "Oh no, he ate the shrimp." Damn, I should have done that. No one's gonna look close. Oh, well, he's ashes now, though.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
so as you head back in after leaving the incinerated body of the baboon in.
I mean, I scatter the ashes like gust of wind.
Oh, that's okay then.
It is hot enough to
Hey, what,
actually.
Captain's trying to sweat for all these spells? He's supposed to be easy fucking spells. What the fuck? I'm wearing a pretty dress. I've just incinerated a fucking monkey.
I would just done it the old-fashioned way with the flint.
Yeah, but that
the
takes
tinderbox.
Why the fucking fire?
Yeah, I don't have that.
I'm going back
If we
inside.
can have some F's in chat for the baboon, please.
Okay, in my defence, okay. I mean, Thorn Whip is not a gentle spell.
No.
But it was the only one I had.
You could have rugby tackled him or something.
I
but
keylift the thing, come on, let's be honest. Deep cut for original Critical Role fans. Yes, I keylift the fucking monkey. It's fine.
So as
And you accuse Erebus of being a cold-blooded murderer, you know.
So as you come back in, the faint traces of Bobo's ashes still adorning you. Flynn's piece comes to a close, and there is absolute thunderous applause from
Yay,
the,
Flynn! Amazing, Flynn. I didn't hear any fucking bit of it, but it was fucking amazing, I'm sure. I was looking forward to that.
Okay, and finally we have Rohija Jolt, who is going to be doing some speed painting.
Speed paint.
Yeah.
Cool.
Who is on the spotlight for this act?
I mean, you actually succeeded last time, so I think you should be.
Oh, sure. I'll try the
Okay, yeah, make a performance.
She's
check.
gonna fucking kill you if you do this wrong.
Yeah, as she basically comes out and sets up on stage just quickly like an easel with a sort of medium-sized canvas on it. She's like decks out some of the stage in just some like old tarp just to protect the woodwork, and she has sort of just scattered around just a few pots of assorted paints as Flynn starts. Oh, did I not do? No, I didn't do a piece of Flynn music for her, but that's fine. She can have the same as Azanes. It's nice and upbeat.
Cool.
Sure, it can't be Dex.
I mean, this is very dramatic painting, and
It's not too bad though.
That's good.
Okay, yeah. So
For performance.
you get the spotlight on her as she kind of starts off. There is kind of a focus and an intensity and almost like a seething rage in her as she starts. And she starts off. She's got like a couple of brushes on next to the easel, and she like picks up one and dips it in one of the pots of paint, and just starts slapping something onto the canvas. Does the same again with another hand, and then she just sort of like slams her arms down, and the pots of paint around her just like droplets start to rise up and hover, and she just starts lashing with her arms as the paint, just from her inherent sort of ancestral ability to manipulate the air currents, just starts splattering it just furiously onto the canvas in front of her. Is there anything else that anyone would like to do to try and make this, any more like snacks you want to try and sell, or anything to try and make the night as successful as possible?
I mean, I think I've done enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think there's
done?
anything else that Sparrow's going to do. I think she's just basically making sure that everyone in the audience looks happy, is comfortable. Just kind of be a good little usher and officiator at this event, and just being like, "Can I get you anything? Are you all right? Bathroom's that way. Oh, little baby's got a thing. Okay, there you go."
I think maybe
when mum taught her hospitality, this is what she's doing.
I don't know.
As it's coming towards the very end, Paulo comes out of his office again. Okay, this is an absolute emergency. I need all hands on deck right now. I've lost my trumpet.
You lost your fucking trumpet?
I've lost my trumpet. I can't perform the final act without my trumpet.
Fine, have you got an extra trumpet?
I do. Well, he's up on stage at the moment. He's still... Yeah.
Can you not... I don't know. Do you not sing? Or anything without it?
Where'd you normally put it?
Normally it goes in the props room.
Oh, I won't touch that, because that's where the baboon was, and they have a tendency to like lick things, and they'll do other things with stuff that you don't want to know about. Because
I've seen them throw shit.
Well, if I can't go up on stage, you're going to have to find another closing act.
Sedge. Where's Sedge?
Sedge is still out. Sedge went out to smoke his pipe and hasn't come back yet.
Oh, wait, can you like juggle your daggers or something?
Could, but it's not much of a final act, is it? Me juggling daggers.
I mean, I can't do much except the same thing I just did.
I overheard I can perform something if you'd like. And you look over, and sort of down the side of the stage you see a woman, fair-skinned, sort of short blonde hair, wearing a sort of a long kind of golden dress. Yes, I can. Sorry, I was too late to register. I could go.
No, this is perfect. What's your name?
You can call me Damson.
Fuck's sake, Rob. Oh, all right then. I'll get you registered. Follow on from Rohesia. I guess I'll do my best to clean the stage for you as you go on. What do you do?
I do close-up magic tricks.
All right then. I'm sure that'll be fine. Yeah, great. You just follow on from Rohesia then, I guess. Sorry, Leo, whatever your name is.
Oh, it's fine. Just make sure it's impressive. It needs to dazzle.
I was going to do some knife throwing if Paula would have been the one to stand out. Could have thrown knives at you. No.
I'd much rather you didn't.
I mean, it's fairly accurate, so that would have been impressive as well.
Yeah, you hear an uncertain applause from out in the audience as Rahija finishes her act.
Show some fucking support. She's your crewmate.
Thaumaturgy for noise, for applause. Maybe.
I mean, you could have fucking done that the whole time. What about my performance?
Sedge was.
It's fine.
Sedge was being a pain in the ass.
Damson gets up onto the stage. Hello, I'm Damson. Could I have a volunteer from the audience, please? Anyone? You young miss, would you care to select someone from the audience as a volunteer, please?
I fucking know what's going on, you dick. Can I roll to see who I select? Can I do a random roll?
Sure.
I want it to be...
There are people who are here on a rowdy night out. There are kids with their families. There are
I look at the the butler.
Yeah.
You there, sir? Would you like to participate?
The orcish woman next to him goes, "It's okay, you can go on."
Oh, very well, but I remember you from the other night.
Yeah, I remember you too, mate.
I mean, the other night, about 2 hours ago.
Whatever, yeah. Yeah, I remember you. You need your manners checking, mate. People doing magic need to sit down occasionally,
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, now everyone watch as I am going to turn this man into a toad.
Ooh.
And she starts sort of gesturing very over the top, very theatrically, and muttering words. Make an Arcana check.
That is a 12.
12? You recognise them as the verbal component of some kind of actual legitimate spell.
I just kind of go, what?
And as she finishes, the elderly elf butler is transformed into a small. Thank you.
Should have been a
you. I need another volunteer.
I'm assuming to turn him back, yeah?
Hmm?
Okay. What you want me to get you another volunteer?
Please.
Oh, I sort of look and see the mismatched pirate crew at the back, and I'm like, one of you lot want to laugh?
Yeah, I'd do it.
Yeah.
You see this kind of very beardy, elvish man. Looks like a sea elf. Kind of big, thick, black salt and pepper beard.
I could do with a laugh.
All right, good man. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Hey. Hello, my dear, and how are you tonight?
Oh, I'm very well, thank you. Now. Pick a card. Any card.
Oh.
Any card at all.
We're all gonna die. Oh boy.
Would either of you care to draw for the pirates?
I want to draw. I want to do it.
This can't go wrong, can it?
Can I? This is
Okay, what?
Uriel. It looks like a serpent thing. I don't know if chat can see.
Okay.
This can't be good.
The pirate sort of staggers slightly. He goes, I don't feel so good. Well, that just means that the trick went well. Yay! Would you like to draw another? Right, yeah. Yeah, why not? I don't think that really went quite too well there.
Oh, how? I'm gonna go for it.
I feel so sorry for these people.
Okay.
What is it? I don't know what that means.
Shall I show?
Well, if you could show me, that would help.
No, I mean the camera.
No.
Or no? Okay. I think that might.
Okay. As he draws this card and he stares at it for a moment,
I didn't feel prepared for this.
it dissipates into a sort of silver mist, and the pirate just disappears, like to dust, like he was Thanos snapped. And yeah, there's a slow applause from the audience as Damson just sort of waves as thank you, you've been a wonderful audience. Enjoy the toad. And she disappears in a wreath of green flame.
The shows is over. Portfolio.
Okay, that was he gets up on stage, says thank you everyone for attending. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you to our ushers.
We just killed someone.
He points at the toad. He goes, is he going to turn back?
I don't
pick
know.
the toad up and take it over to the rest of the others. Go, this is yours.
Thank you.
Who? I tend to pull you and go, is she a local?
Who?
The lady who was just on stage.
I've never seen her before in my life.
No. What? That felt a little bit strange. When do you announce the winner, I guess then?
Well, I think let's leave it to the audience, shall we? And he starts kind of reading out the list of the acts, and there's like, you know, applause is coming up. They're a lot more subdued since the closing act, but I would say it's kind of I think it's kind of between Sparrow and Azanes, actually.
Ooh.
So let's just do a rollies for it.
Oh God. I'll do the
Like no modifiers, just a d20.
3.
That's a 9 for Azanes.
Azanes wins.
So yep. Congratulations,
Hey.
Miss Azanes and Mr. Mienos, and also here's an extra few gold to Mr. Flynn here for assisting with so many of the acts. Well done.
Hooray.
Okay, thank you all for attending. Have a lovely evening, and don't forget the Dark Horse Theatre for all your theatrical entertainment. We will hopefully be having the Orb Troupe here in coming weeks, but keep your eye on the Coral Harbour Gazette. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Yay. Did that guy die?
Is the toad? He's coming back.
I don't know.
Right.
She just did that and then she pissed off. I don't know. Do you think it went wrong and she ran away because it went wrong?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's nothing. I don't know. We've never seen her before. What the fuck?
Sure, it'll be fine.
It might wear off. these things do, don't they? Like, I know there's some spells that it wears off after a little while, and so I'm sure give him a kick. I'm sure it'd be fine.
I'm not going to kick the
If
the
you
governor's butler.
Oh, maybe just flick it on the nose then, because if it drops, I think if you just give it a flick on the nose, and then if it gets hurt enough, I think it just turns back. Oh, that's how.
You could kiss it.
I mean, that's what happens to me. If someone, if when I'm turned, someone hits me hard enough, I'll be me again. I don't, unless we just wait for it to. She wouldn't have gone if it wasn't going to wear off. Would she?
Are you sure? I don't
know.
I don't know.
All right. Well, it's been a wonderful evening. Thanks for letting us help out. Good luck. We're going, Captain.
Agreed.
Have fun. Bye. Enjoy. It's been great. It's been great fun. We've really enjoyed it.
I'll hand over the money that was made. Whatever it was.
I'm gonna make out like I made 15 gold with the. People really love the snacks. Just people really.
15
that
gold.
Was they.
You do make 10 gold each as payment for helping behind.
I just
the
drop it
he's.
behind.
So
I just don't take the gold. I'm just
I
had too much fun anyway. So there you go.
That's very appreciated. It all helps the theatre.
I know that's why you're getting it back, mate, because you kind of need it.
I'm taking the gold.
Yeah, I'm just getting.
I like to put up with Sedge.
So you see, kind of as this discussion's going on, the rest, pretty much everyone from the theatre has sort of filed out. Azanes and Mianos have left with their winnings. Rahija's left. Thalan's left. Flynn. Lyra comes over and just congratulates him on a really good performance, and the two of them head out as well, until it's just the few of you left behind. The one person who has not left is the orc woman with her toad.
I do feel a little bit bad. I go over and I'm like, so I'm assuming this is gonna wear off. I'm sorry, we didn't know who that she signed up late, and it looks like, I don't know if something went wrong and she's just decided to run away instead of face it, but I'm sure it'll wear off. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, I certainly hope so. It's that I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that. He has, I understand he has served my family for many generations now. He's like family.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, if you talk to Polio, he's he might have something to help out with this. It is his show after all. We walked up and he kind of recruited us for the night, to be fair. So
well, it was quite a wonderful performance that you did. A quite dazzling tale of heroics.
Well, it wasn't where I got this, but it was one of at least one I did myself, so that was kind of fun.
It is quite impressive.
First one I did, to be fair, wasn't it,
No,
Gavin?
it was very good.
Yeah, it was a big fucking bird. Right, well, I should probably apologise. Earlier today, I had to land on, I'm assuming since you're with him, your house?
I did hear some commotion earlier.
He started yelling at me because I didn't know where I was. And I don't know if you've seen, but there's the biggest fucking lunar dragon you've ever seen in your life just around.
Yeah, I did see. I have noticed, yes.
Yeah, well, we're with a couple of the Sky Knights that are visiting, and I'm just gesturing over at Flynn. It's very cute. Their boyfriend is very cute. And they're a bit concerned about it, and I saw it circling around the area. I didn't know it was your house. Apologies. And you know why you just need to land sometimes to have a conversation?
I mean, I do not. I'm not familiar with that experience myself. No.
Oh. I had to land. I'm sorry. I was just, apparently your house was the only place to land. And so, again, I apologise. He did fucking yell at me quite a bit about it. And I was trying to make sure the dragon wasn't about to kill us all. So, he's not, I don't think. But, so, again, apologies if it wasn't a good place to land. But I just kind of had to. So, I hope I hope you find a way to, I hope he's okay.
So do I.
Would you like me to have a chat? Make sure he's alright?
You can do that?
I've got spells. I can talk to him.
That would be quite nice. Thank you.
Alright. I mean, he's probably going to yell at me again. But what was his name? Sorry.
That's a very good question. I will have to check my world.
He's like family, but I don't know his name.
Yes.
I don't think you told.
Sorry, I have far too many NPCs to remember the names of, so I will have to check.
Did you tell Erebus about the dragon and what you did? I can't remember.
I mean, I flew off saying I'm going to talk to that. Well, I just flew off actually, so you don't know.
I don't remember you telling Erebus. Yeah, so
yeah,
Erebus is hearing this now and he's like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, I don't think you were even there when we spotted the dragon. It's fine.
His name is Bayless Ekhorn.
Bayless Echo. All right, I'll try and be courteous. So I'll cast speak with animals on myself and say, Bayless, you all right in there?
No.
Oh shit. Look, I've apologised to your lady. She seems very nice.
I heard.
We don't know who that lady was. I thought she'd turn you back. I don't know. So there's a couple of options. We wait for it to wear off, or I flick you on the nose.
Sorry, explain the second one.
Right. So, because you've seen me, I can be a bird. You saw me do a bird. If someone hits me really fucking hard when I'm a bird, I will turn back into me.
Okay.
It's not fun. I'm sorry, but you can either wait for it to wear off, or we can try that. Our doctor's right here. I can call her
She's
over.
left.
Oh fuck. We can go find our doctor. So there's someone stood by who can like heal you up in case this goes wrong or whatever. But would you rather wait, or do you want to try and do something?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh god. That is a 9 and it's persuasion, so that's a -1, so that's an 8.
I think I'd rather wait.
Alright, in that case, I'm going to talk to you.
It will wear off, yes.
I don't know. That's why I was saying we might just bop you on the nose and call it good.
Oh.
The other thing is you can find someone who can, like, remove magics or something. I don't know. But, what's your lady's name? Because I feel rude. I don't know.
That's Lady Durash.
Lady Durash. Alright. I'm so fangirly. She's amazing. Alright. I'll, oh gosh. Does she need any help in the meantime while we try and get you, while we wait for this to go away or anything? Is there anything vital that needs doing?
Well, no, she has the rest of the household staff to assist.
Look, mate, I'm sorry this happened. We didn't know who she was, so...
Oh.
Alright, well...
I'll wait then, I suppose.
I mean, I'm sure there's people, like, your lady can afford a decent wizard, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I suppose.
Do you know what? Is Thelen still here?
Yeah, I was...
No, he left as well.
Alright, the Thelen, the turtle that took forever with the magic, he's an enchanter and he might be able to say what's going on. Do you want to just come back with me, see if we can catch him?
Is that alright, milady?
I just
She
translate.
doesn't. I was going to say she doesn't respond because it is just.
Lady Rash, nice to meet you. Sparrow, Turin. We've got an enchanter who might be able to at least let us know what's going on, and then we've got more options. But because he doesn't want to get looped on the nose, which I can't blame him for, to be honest. But you could give him he might like you to give him a quick knock. I don't know. You could throw him against a wall if you're really pissed off with somebody he's done in the past, and see if that helps. I don't know what your relationship
make a persuasion check with advantage.
With advantage.
Worst comes to worst, you can buy a terrarium.
12.
Okay, can you try and make it quick? I would rather him not be out of my sight for too long.
I mean, I can't promise it's quick. I'm going to be talking to the turtle.
Oh, right.
Or if you've got the means, maybe you can find someone else a little bit more qualified in town. I don't know.
I mean, you can accompany us if you would like.
Perhaps I will do just that. She turns back to Paulo. She says, "That was quite an interesting evening's entertainment, Mr. Swinefield. I will take your request under consideration regarding the future of your theatre. Yes, thank you very much. And she sort of reaches out to shake his hand. What are both of your passive perceptions?
My passive perception is 19.
I haven't looked this up on D&D Beyond yet, so where might it be? Oh, 15.
15, okay. Both of you are quick enough to notice as these pleasantries are being exchanged, as Sedge, who has shuffled back from outside, draws a knife and goes for Lady Durash. It will be an initiative because of the fact that he didn't roll past it. He didn't roll under your passive perceptions. It is just going to be an initiative roll. He doesn't get a surprise round.
Initiative.
So it is initiative.
That is a 5 for Sparrow.
Oh, okay, that's not great. 9.
Okay,
I rolled poorly.
He got a 14, so he will be up first in initiative order. But we are going to go to our break, seeing as it has been. We are coming up on the 2-hour mark. Plus, that gives me enough time to actually deck out the battle map a little bit more. So, yeah, we hope you've enjoyed the talent show part of this episode. We're going to go for our 15-minute break, use the bathroom, set up the battle map, and we will be right back. So stick with us, and we will see what is going on with Sedge.
Right down.
And we are back. So, the diminutive little gnome Sedge has just made a attempt on the life of Lady Durash, the governor of Coral Harbour. We are now in initiative order, and Sedge is... Actually, I haven't rolled for Durash. Natural 1, she is bottom of the list.
Oh.
So, Sedge is up first. So I could have rolled that natural 1 on his first attack roll, but no, I saved it for Durash.
Should have used inspiration.
And he gets advantage, which is a 22 to hit. 1d6 plus 3. So that is 8 plus 4d6 sneak attack damage. 6, 12, 17, 20, 21 points of damage.
Damn.
I hope you saved some spells from your talent show.
Yeah, I've got plenty. I'm good. They were mainly all cantrips, so.
And she is down. Oh my goodness!
What? She's unconscious already?
Yep. I get to use my death saving throw dice.
Whoa.
Oh shit!
That is Sedge's attack. And I think actually he's going to go in with his second attack. He is just going to go for a killing blow.
Oh my god!
So that's advantage on the roll. That's going to hit, and that makes it an auto crit. So she is 2 death saves down.
Jesus Christ!
And that is his turn. That takes us on to Erebus.
Stabilizer, stabilizer!
Can you heal her?
No!
Oh, you got
You
no
can
healing.
stabilize her if you're doing medicine check. You can
Yeah,
stabilize
I
her.
was hoping you had
Flynn can.
Oh god, Flynn, where's Flynn? Flynn's a
Be there.
fucking Lyra. Fuck.
I'll try and I've got.
Sparrow's never gonna get to the brothel.
Thing is, if you stabilise her, he's just gonna do
Yeah,
the
but
same.
she's gonna take a turn before either of us, before he takes a turn again. And that might be dead.
Yeah.
She's got 1 death save left.
Yeah, I'll try and stabilise her.
Okay, yeah, make a medicine check. DC of 10.
What is my medicine?
That's where you tell me
Plus
you've got like
3.
nothing. Oh, okay.
Plus 3. Okay, yeah,
that's,
18 on the dice.
Okay, yeah, she
So
is
21.
still unconscious, still at 0 hit points, but she is stable. Also, I'm assuming you've moved over to...
Yeah, I would have.
Oh, should I put him like that?
Yeah. And as I that's my action. I don't really have anything else. And is it an action or movement to move her?
it would be your movement, but you'll be moving at half speed.
Yeah. Thing is, I would have moved. How much did I move to get there?
It's barely half.
About 10.
Yeah, 10, I
Yeah.
think.
So I got what, 15 feet. So would I be able to move her like just 5 feet away from him?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it
I mean, what's your
Like this
total
way?
movement?
30.
I mean, you
Who
can move
was
a 10
that?
away.
Yeah,
here?
10. Yeah, I do. And because he shouldn't get an opportunity attack because she's being moved forcefully.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. So I'll be like, take him out. Yeah, that's an order. No.
Can I?
Non-lethal.
Oh yeah.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, Sparrow.
I would like to use a thorn whip to bring him towards me.
Okay.
This went so well for the fucking monkey, didn't it? That is a 17.
17 hits.
Okay, so it does do damage, but he is pulled 10 feet towards me.
Yep.
So.
I mean, he's on an adjacent square at the moment, so are you moving somewhere first, or?
Yeah, do you know what? I'll move here to give myself room and like drag him towards me. And he's going to take 9 points of damage.
Okay. Will you get an opportunity attack? I hate to.
You might do because I did move away.
He would, but he does not take one.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to do an insight. I just want to say, what the fuck are you doing, Ted? And I want to do an insight check as my actual action.
Well, you've done your action.
Oh wait,
yeah.
my action was the cantrip. But I still say like, what the fuck are you doing, Sedge?
Okay.
And I'd like to grapple him basically, just hold him.
I mean, that would be an action to grapple. So.
In that case, I'm gonna take a few hits and knock him down. So, can I take a hit as a bonus action?
Did you not do Thorn Whip?
I did do Thorn Whip as my action, yeah.
Because you can only do a bonus action attack as an hand after your action.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Then I'm done. So yeah, I'm just going, what are you doing, Sedge?
Okay, so does Thorn Whip have him restrained or anything like that?
I think it's...
Or does it sort of release as soon as it's been dragged in?
I think it releases, it's literally a whip action, so quick and gone. Kind of, yeah, instantaneous. Yeah. So yeah, it doesn't automatically grapple or anything like that. It just brings them close.
So in that case, he is going to basically ignore you. He will take an opportunity attack.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, and he is going to run straight up to Darash and go for her again.
God.
Yeah, so make your opportunity attack.
So I gotta switch to actions. So that is a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that very hits.
Okay. Cool. That is 7 damage.
Okay. Yeah, so you manage to sort of swing out and just catch him across the back as he sort of flees away from you. Make a perception check.
That is a 14.
14. You do notice as you sort of swing and get this hit on him that there is blood on the blade and there is blood sort of dripping down onto the wooden floorboards of the theatre as he runs forward. There is no slash mark across the back of his clothing, as if that is illusory in appearance. And he is going to attack the unconscious form of Lady Darash. And that is going to hit on the first one. So that is 2 failed death saves.
Oh, God.
And second one, yeah, also hits. And
no!
Yeah, as he plunges the sword in the second time, the slow breathing ceases. And she is
Shit.
gone.
You just need to stop him now. We've got to. Oh no.
You should grapple him.
Your turn, dude. Do what are you?
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna go for him then. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack with dagger. I don't even get sneak attack because there's no one even there. 17 on the dice.
That hits.
So it's just my D4 plus 4. So 6 damage.
Okay. Yes, I have a second attack.
Yeah, I'll use my offhand. Which, yeah, it's only 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
No, and I would have moved forward though, wouldn't I? So. I can't even. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I never bothered getting a miniature for her.
Okay, are you done?
Yeah, that's. I can't do anything else.
If I'm close to the foyer, he's, from my point of view, he's on him.
Yeah.
He's attacking him. I would like to turn and dash out, screaming, "Help! He's murdered the governor! Help!"
Okay, make a I would say either persuasion or performance, depending on which way you're sort of playing it. Basically, you're trying to get attention. So,
yeah. I'm in earnest.
Yeah.
Was there anyone else in here? Any other witnesses? Paulo?
There was Paulo. I didn't put him in initiative order because as soon as this happened, he turned and fled back to his office. So.
15.
15. You do hear a bit of like a couple of, and you do see a one member of the Tidewatch who is running in your direction.
I'm just waving and like, he's murdering the fucking governor.
It'll probably be like next round that.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, not this round. Not this round that we're halfway through. Not the one after, but the following one. So I will roll. Which is still that's 12 seconds, which is still a good response time. And they rolled a 16 on their initiative, so they will be going actually at the top of initiative. So.
Okay. That'll be my turn because that will have been my movement and my action.
Okay. Sedge is up next, and he is actually. Yeah, I think he is going to make an attack on Erebus. Ooh, I don't think that is going to hit. That is a 10 on the dice, plus 6, 16?
16 is my AC.
Oh, just hits. So that is 7 points of piercing damage.
7 piercing. I will use my reflavoured hellish rebuke. So shadowy rebuke.
Okay. Unfortunately, he did use up the dose of poison in the short sword on his first attack on Darash, so you don't get that.
Good. Yeah, dex save of 11.
11 on the dex. He has got a plus 6 to his dex save. And that is a 10, so 16.
Yeah.
Is it still half damage, though?
That actually is a good question. Dex save and say it takes D10 from save, or half as much on a successful one.
Yep.
So 2d10 halved.
Yep.
Where is my d10s? There's one, and let's do that.
Oh.
It's 5. So it'd be 5 cold damage.
Okay, so half to 2, so... yeah, so as he sinks his blade in, you'd sort of turn and just hold out your hand, and just this icy patch just sort of forms up over his chest. And that is actually your turn now.
Cool. I'll click on that as you.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't do his second attack.
Oh, offhand.
No, he has multi-attack. But no, the second one was only a 9 to hit, so that is... yeah, sorry, now it is your turn.
I am going to see. I can't. There's no way of getting sneak attack because I've got no allies in it.
Oh, sorry, just a sec. What? Was that a dex saving throw? Sorry. That's,
Yes.
he has actually got evasion, so he would have taken no damage off
Motherfucker.
that.
You tried, it's fine.
Rogues, man.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a way from getting that, but I'm just going to have to...
Oh, I need to get my Tidewatch miniature here.
Yeah, I'll just take... Might just have to take two strikes.
No, look at that.
I could do that. Could use my bonus action for because I use allowing steady aim for the option. The it uses a bonus action to give myself advantage, but then my movement is 0 until the end of my current turn. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll do that then. Gives me sneak attack, but I'll do that. So bonus action, steady aim, and then I'll use I'll strike. 17 on the dice.
That hits.
So I do get my sneak attack now, which is 2d6.
Brain is never going to forgive you.
I was thinking exactly that. It's not my fault, I tried. She doesn't know me.
So 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay. Yeah, so as you land this another blow, again, there's nothing like external damage appearing, but there is more sort of blood sort of dripping onto the wooden flooring below, and you can see that that Sedge is starting to get a bit weary now.
Yeah, so it's my turn. I can't do anything else.
Okay, Sparrow.
Can I run back in? How far would I have run to get out the door?
So the foyer is 15 feet.
So that would half my movement. So 1, 2. So about I can get about there again. I would like to. Yeah, I would like to cast Wither and Bloom. 60 feet radius. He's got to make a con save to beat 13.
Constitution save. Oh, that's a 5 on the dice.
Okay.
For a total of
Low.
5.
Okay, great. So that's 2d6.
I'm sorry, 7, but still, yeah.
2d6 of necrotic damage. In addition, one creature of your choice in Sarah can spend and roll one of its unspent hit dice and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll, plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So Erebus, you can get some things back if you want to do that.
I shall.
That's 10 damage total.
Necrotic.
Yeah, 10 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And my spell modifier is +2. So you can do a hit dice +2.
Ooh, yeah. Again, you kind of see this kind of grimacing look on the face of Sedge as this spell kind of takes effect and takes hold. But again, there's no external changes. Whatever illusory facade is up is not shifting.
I yell out, "That's not Sedge. It's an illusion. It's not him."
Is that your turn?
It is my turn.
Okay, at which point the Tidewatch officer arrives. So it's going to take her 15 feet to get to... Yeah, so she'll be about the same point as you. She is going to... So you see as this red-skinned tiefling woman in sort of long blue-golden sort of like mage robes, sort of quasi-mage robes of the Tidewatch colours comes running through, and she just holds up her left hand, and just this bolt of arcane energy just launches as she goes Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
That is a 19 for... Oh wait, no, that's the wrong dice. This is where I end up actually rolling lower on a higher dice. Oh no, 8 points of damage. And I'm just trying to figure out what level Warlock she would be. I think she would have a second Eldritch Blast, and that does also hit.
Yay!
And that's another 8. So yeah, so she kind of runs up and just as these two sort of screeching deep blue coloured Eldritch Blast. As these two sort of very deep, almost like ocean blue rays of energy just shoot forth, and both of them just impacting Sedge heavily. It does go on to his turn now, and he is going to take the Actually, does he have the disengage action?
Yeah.
He does not.
Ooh.
He's the assassin stat block has some rogue features, but not all of them, so he doesn't have disengage. So he can try and make a run for it, but he will take attacks of opportunity. He's going to go for it. So he can still dash. That gives him 60 feet of movement. So he will take a hit off Erebus. 15. He's moving over the benches, so that's going to be halved. 30. So he can, avoiding an attack opportunity from Sparrow, he can just about sort of head over and get to that point, so he's not going to quite get away.
15 to hit.
Just hit sizes AC.
Kill him.
Yeah, but I don't sneak attack or anything because I've got no allies within 5 feet. So that's still get my thing there. So what am I doing? 7 damage.
Okay. And you can see now the blood trail is getting like heavier, and his movements are sort of slowing down, but he is kind of limping towards the exit. Sparrow.
I would like to do another thorn whip. So yeah. That is, say, a 13.
13 misses.
13 misses. Then I would like to basically just run to block the exit.
Okay.
So I'm now there. Basically, I'm stopping him leaving.
Cool. I mean, it is a set of double doors, so he can still get past you, but it will be another attack of opportunity if he
I'll just waggle my sword, like, come on.
The Tidewatch officer is going to Eldritch Blast again.
Eldritch Blade.
First one hits. Second one also hits.
That's not going to be our accent at all either, is it?
You never know. Oh my god.
What's she doing?
Yeah, so again, both of them hit and just boom, boom. And you see as one catches Sedge on like the left shoulder and one catches him on the right shoulder, and he almost kind of spins in place, and he's rocking, but he's still just about on his feet.
Oh my god.
And it is his turn.
Shit.
So he is going to again attempt to dash, and so if he's going to get an attack opportunity from you.
Yeah.
If he does get by it, then he is out of the door and about 30 foot down the street, so
sorry, I'm on the wrong bloody thing now. That is a 15.
15 just hits. 15's his AC.
Okay.
Roll damage.
That's max damage. 9.
Describe the killing blow.
Oh my god. So as he attempts to go past me, I go, I say, you better not have killed Sedge, you motherfucker, and I just go for his head and take his head off.
Okay. Yeah, with that angry promise of vengeance for your beloved Sedge. Yeah, you swing the sword and it just takes a head clean off, and the body rolls to a stop. That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you we'd enjoy the talent show.
Can I turn to the Tidewatch lady? I'm just in a panic. I'm like, the governor. She's. Do you have revivify? Do you have anything? We have a ship's doctor that can. It has to be quick. It has to be quick.
I can. We have Tedric back at the headquarters. I can get her there.
Fast enough? Is it going to be fast enough?
It should be.
Okay, great. Do you want me to just follow with this body, whatever this is? It was an illusion. We couldn't see any of the damage we were doing. We could see the blood, but not the damage. Do you know what? Get the governor. We'll follow you to wherever you're going.
Did the illusion drop?
That was actually what I was just about to Google.
I think. I don't know.
I mean, those things usually do, don't they? Oh God, where's the toad?
Well, they do.
Not
Well, they do
concentration,
when it's
though.
concentration, because he hadn't. Because that's one thing, he wasn't making concentration checks when he was being hit.
'Cause I think it typically lasts an hour.
Yes.
I think.
So disguise self doesn't require is not concentration. It is effectively a fire and forget spell. However, it does end if you're killed, because a corpse is an object, not a creature, and would no longer be a valid part of the spell.
So this is a Tidewatch person. Now I'm not going to search the body. Yeah. Normally I would.
So as the head falls and rolls to the floor, there is a kind of shimmering distortion of the light around the corpse. The head drastically de-ages to still a male figure, but by human standards, maybe his 40s. Quite a sort of closely trimmed beard, sort of round, stout kind of features. This is unmistakably the body of a dwarven man. And he is just wearing a very kind of nondescript, sort of black, fairly sort of close-fitting bodysuit.
Oh, she was famous for
something. As you're observing this, the patrol woman, she does basically hoist up the governor's body, and she does with a somatic gesture summon up this sort of red glowing disc of light, which she sort of hauls the body onto and heads off.
Can you not do one for this? He looks heavy. Oh, all right. I just kind of like, come on, Captain. We need to drag this wherever she's going.
I'll grab the head.
Thanks, Captain.
I'll
turn into a fucking horse. I'll turn into a... Wait, I can't turn into a horse yet, can I? What could I turn into?
Don't know.
Oh, I can turn into a bear. I turn into a bear and like...
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Again, who does have the toad at the moment?
I don't think any of us... I think we've forgotten about the toad at this stage.
I mean, Jerash left the toad with one of you, didn't she?
Oh, I was talking to...
I thought it was just
left on the... I thought she still had him. I thought we gave him back.
So in that case, it is still just hopping around.
Oh, can I cast Speak with Animals again before I turn into a bear?
Okay, yep.
I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name.
Lady Jerash.
Yeah. Do you want to just tell you what? Hop on. We'll sort you out at the thing, and I'm just going to be a bear just to get this body there. We'll figure it out.
You're going to what?
We're going to go follow the person who's got your lady. They're going to revivify her. She's going to be fine. Come with us. We'll sort you out there too.
Okay, you're going to be a bear.
I'm going to be a bear.
You're not going to eat me, are you?
I mean, it'd be funny, but I don't think she'd be happy about that, would she? And I kind of like her.
Okay.
Okay, hop on. So yeah, bear.
Come on,
Okay.
Kermit. No.
So as this bear with a toad on its back exits the theatre.
With the body of
Oh
No.
shit! I can't turn into a bear. I used my wild shapes last session.
Oh,
I
you
can't
only
be a
had
bear.
one?
No, I had two, but I used them both. I used them both. I'm just dragging this dwarven body with like a toad on my shoulder. Then, like, oh shit!
I'll help you carry the body and
Get a door or something to drag him on. Come on. Can I do a quick, now that her back's turned or whatever, can I do a quick search of the body?
yeah. Make an investigation check.
Ooh, that's 19 on the dice. What's my investigation? Excuse me. 22.
22. With that, you don't find any like personal possessions or anything like that on the corpse. You do find a what appears to be a tattoo of almost sort of like military kind of military look to it of a closed steel gauntlet, and that is just sort of on the left shoulder.
Okay. Do I recognise that as Iron Bastion?
Make a history check.
would I see this as well, or
Yeah, if you're checking it as well.
yeah, or if I see Sparrow check it, would I
6.
notice?
Oh yeah, like I say, if you're
Yeah.
having a look as well, then yeah, you notice it too. So
Yeah, 6. I'm not great at this.
yeah,
What was the
history.
Nat 20?
Yeah, you do recognise that it is definitely a Iron Bastion military company.
I would if
The
everyone else
door opens up at the back of the theatre and Paulo comes back out. This is
You
this is
are a
a dis-
witness. You're coming with us.
This is a disaster.
Yeah, so fucking come with us. You need to sort this out, otherwise they'll shut this theatre as a crime scene. You need to come and you can stop them doing that. Come on.
Make a persuasion check with
Aw.
advantage.
17.
Yeah. It's like, well, if it'll save the theatre, then
Where's Sedge? Do you want to go find Sedge first if he's in the back alley? He went out there to have his smoke after I kicked him out.
right. Okay, I will. Yes.
Okay, and then come straight to us. Or scream if you find anything horrendous. Brace yourself. Do you have a good constitution?
Middling.
Good luck.
the
I'm
ashes
just
of
dragging.
a baboon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he comes back a few minutes later. He's out in the garbage. He's alive.
Do you want to bring him then and they can heal him?
Okay.
I
Yeah.
can carry him.
Yeah. He goes back and
Yeah.
yeah.
Brings him too.
Yeah. You find a very foul smelling sleeping.
Oh, he's
sleeping
covered in
dwarf.
baboon ashes and
Yeah.
foul shrimp and
Probably soiled himself.
poor little
That was
Sedgwick.
before any of that happened.
Yeah. So yeah, we just follow wherever they're going. I'm never going to get to the fucking brothel, Captain. I dress pretty.
Okay. I don't think anyone here knows the way to the Tidewatch barracks.
Yeah, that's why I was following her.
Oh, she's taken off and
Oh, fuck.
yeah, she's literally as the crows fly.
Just
the
like,
crows.
if there's anybody in the street and like, Tidewatch Barracks, where's that? Tidewatch Barracks?
Yeah, you get directed. It's a bit a very roundabout way of getting. Have you got the coral?
Oh,
Island map
sorry,
there?
it's Baron.
There's
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, it's a bit of a roundabout path that you have to take, heading, down some
I don't think this is
across
it.
some aqueducts, down some
whoa.
walkways, and
All while carrying a headless body.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like,
I think Sparrow would have like put a coat over it or something.
Nah, give them somebody to talk. No, yeah.
There's kids.
Pass that portman, please.
Yeah, so you guys are there at the moment, at the Tidewatch barracks.
Thank you.
You are directed sort of down a pathway, sort of back through the main town thoroughfare, across over to next to actually where you see the Mariner's Rest, and then there is a pathway up to an island above, which is where the Tidewatch barracks is.
I wish I had sent in like Flynn. I could call and get a ride on a fucking dragon to do this shit. I mean, they didn't even wait for us. Like, you know, I thought Marion might wait for me. I don't know.
She was going to, and then honestly, I forgot. So
No, Sparrow doesn't know any of it. Captain, do you think she don't like me now? She didn't wait for me.
No.
Do you think was it that shit? Did you think she was like, oh god, look at that crap? I'm not gonna do anything with that crap.
No. I'm sure she's fine. She's probably waiting for you at the
Yeah, they're all having fucking fun at the brothel without me is what's going on, isn't it? I'm never
actually,
gonna
you
get
would be
that.
passing the Velvet Haven on the way.
Sparrow just like looks at the door like.
In fact, I would. I would actually say when you pass the Velvet Haven, Marin is stood outside waiting.
Well, that's gonna be great. We're like,
Oh, is that you?
So
Are you okay? Is that blood?
that's blood.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. So there's a we're carrying a body to the Tidewatch people. We didn't do it. Well, we did do it. We did this one, but they murdered the governor after you all left.
Keep your voice low. Don't let everyone know.
They can't hear me. They're all fucking scared. Oh wait, sorry, mate. No, it's fine. Look, go in and have a good time. If I can come later, I will.
Do you want to go and I'll deal with this?
No, the Tidewatch are already pissed off at me. This is probably my only time to redeem myself. You just kick one fucking barrel, and that's your fault, actually. I'm just like trudging along. I'm like, I'll maybe see you later,
I
Marin.
didn't tell you to kick a barrel
You
or
fucking
whatever.
pissed me off, and if I'm just like dragging,
everything
I wore a
pisses you off.
fucking pretty dress, and then you came along, and you're like, and it was
Would you
fine.
Would you like me to come with you?
You don't know. You deserve a night out. You
Okay.
deserve some fun. Just the cruise.
You were really good in the show.
Thank you, Marin. I didn't think you'd appreciate being the damsel in distress on there, even though you weren't a damsel in distress. So that's why I didn't put you in there. I hope you don't mind being left out.
Oh, that's fine.
I'll see. Have fun. And if I can come by, I will. I wore a pretty dress.
Okay, it's just me and Felon.
Oh,
So
okay. I mean, I'll understand if you go back to the
I think
ship.
he seems to be very interested in
Oh.
one of the courtesans.
I mean,
there.
I've heard they're really good, so, you know, maybe if you want to make a night of it, go for it.
I will pass.
Okay, I'll,
I mean, if you get back to the ship, maybe we can go for drinks, all of us later, maybe.
maybe. Alright. Bye.
Okay.
Okay. Trudging. It's like muttering under my breath. It's like, your fucking fault.
She starts wandering off back towards the docks.
Fucking disaster every time.
And you make your way up to the one of the upper islands where the Tidewatch barracks. So I actually forget what else is on that upper island, and there's a second thing. Oh, the Arcanist workshop. That was it. So the Tidewatch kind of barracks stands in this very much kind of pride of place position next to this large open square. It's a large, very wide three-story tower, circular tower with visibly a couple of large ballistas mounted on the rooftop. Outside there is in the open sort of square area there is a large statue of a woman on horseback wearing armour with a pair of crossed short swords held above her head, which is inscribed with the name Durash. There is a wanted posters board which I've been sitting on these wanted posters for months now.
I don't think Sparrow will stop to read the stats. She's like head down, just like dragging this body.
There we go.
I think I recognise that one.
She looks cool.
I think. Well, looks familiar, anyway.
Ooh.
Am I just getting... No, I think I was getting confused with the captain of the Genevieve.
That is who that was.
It was.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so I think Sparrow's just going in and just saying, we were following the lady with the governor. This is the person who did the governor.
Yeah, you see on the front desk there is a human man, sort of almost kind of Diego Luna-esque, sort of like short, scruffy black facial hair, kind of thin moustache. It says, "Yes, I believe the clerics are preparing up on the second floor.
Do you want? I mean, where do you want him?
If you can if you take him up, Captain Mograth is up there. He will want to know of this."
All right, can someone just give us something a little bit better to carry him with, because it's fucking heavy.
Yes. Desiree, can you give a hand? And you see the familiar form of this ginger, long red-haired dwarven woman, thick beard, who you didn't exactly endear yourself towards.
I said
after
sorry and
landing.
gave money to damages. That's what I did.
We would have bought the head as well.
Yeah. There's. Oh, why was it going to be you? Of
I
course.
don't know. Of course it's fucking gonna be me.
Right, come on. And she basically just picks up the body and just hoists it over one shoulder. Head.
I'll probably tied it to my belt by the beard or something.
Aww.
Alright, come on then. The captain's going to want to hear of whatever bullshit this is.
There's the guy who owned the theatre is behind us. He's bringing his mate, who the guy pretended to be. He's not in a good way. They're gonna want to be. You're gonna want to talk to them and all.
Right, Dresden, can you book them in when they get here? Yes, no problem. And yeah, you're led upstairs, where there is the bottom, the ground floor did seem to very much be. There was like a front sort of sergeant's desk, and behind you could see like assorted desks where people were filling out paperwork, processing arrests. There was a door which seemed to lead to a downstairs area. Up here, this seems to be almost like the kind of arcane arm of the department, and there are much more like intricate arcane devices and mechanisms and everything sort of adorning various bits of equipment on the walls, and you can see where one desk has been hurriedly cleared off, and a sort of early 40s human woman, sort of light brown skin, silvered hair, is kind of standing over the form of the governor, apparently preparing to do some kind of revival rite. Beside her there is a large, heavy-built Triton man. No hair, just completely shaved bald, sort of wide-finned ears, very stoic-looking face. Is wearing no shirt, but has like a long dark blue coat draped over his shoulders, and he is just sort of standing over, observing. Captain, these are the folks who were there at the time, and this fella here is apparently the one who did it. Yeah. Yes. Right, if the clerics are okay to finish here, I would very much like to speak to you in my office, if that is all the same.
Yeah. That's fine. We'd be glad to help talk to you.
Hey, the twat who owns the theatre, he's on his way as well. I've told Dresden to stall him for a bit, but yeah, he's going to be probably on his way up. Understood, thank you, Disney. As you were. And yeah, he leads you both up to an office which is not particularly. The third floor seems to largely be the office of the Tidewatch captain. There is a sign on the door that says Captain Juldus Mogorath. The actual room itself, there's a couple of sort of commendations up on the wall from the Admiralty of the Sunken Collective. There's not really a great deal by way of personal decor or ornamentation. There is a large, very serious-looking trident mounted on the wall lengthways behind his desk, and he sits down, gestures you both to join him.
I look at that thing. That's impressive.
There are many others who have thought the same.
All right. Captain, do you wanna?
Okay, I'll start to explain what happened. You know,
I guess we introduce ourselves first.
Yeah.
Tell him our ship and everything, and yeah.
The Twilight. I have heard news of the crew of this ship being quite disruptive.
Oh, I kicked a barrel because he pissed me off. I did pay damages and I apologised. Apparently my tone was off. Sorry. It was a trying 24 hours.
Very well.
I'm sure you get worse from different skyfarers.
Anyway. Okay, so how much do you tell? Do you leave anything out? Do you explain?
I think
the entire,
so. I don't think Erebus would have any reason to omit anything. So yeah.
Yeah, I think we just say the whole thing, like that we were talking to her. And
yeah, bar the
the
maybe
toad. Can you do you have a so during during the magic act, this is actually Lady Jarash's butler, and he got turned into a toad by one of the acts, and I think she panicked because she couldn't turn him back, so she ran off. I don't know how to turn him back. Do you have anyone who maybe could do that? I mean, I've offered to just flick him on the nose, but he's not up for the pain side of turning back.
I think our clerics should be able to handle that. We will inquire with them on the way downstairs.
All right.
I don't think Erebus would mention anything to do with the Iron Bastion, though. Or our involvement of what's happened previously.
No reason why I should. So.
Very well. So, Mr. Swinefield can attest to the fact that you two were not involved in the attack.
I hope so. He did run away the minute it all bloody started, but it looked they had an illusion up that made it look like his mate, the little gnome dude Cedric, but he found him in the alleyway when we chopped this guy's head off. So he's bringing him in injured now, I think. So yeah.
We did try and protect Lady Darash.
We didn't get there in time for the first blow, did we?
No, and I managed to pull her away and try and stabilise her, but the dwarf just came back, and I wasn't quick enough to stop them.
Well, your efforts are certainly appreciated if that is indeed the case.
I hope it was enough to give them time to revive her.
Sorry.
Why would they do this? Because, I didn't. No offence or anything, but I didn't know Coral Harbour was up there enough to want to assassinate the governor.
It is not. It is the It is one of those things that the youngsters will often say they wish they live in more interesting times. This unfortunately is what interesting times actually look like. Things around here have not been the same. Lately we have been experiencing slightly higher crime rates than usual. We have an unsolved murder on our books, which is not certainly not the norm. So I certainly hope this is not indication of worse things to come.
Not the norm. I mean, we've had some interesting times being here. I don't know if you know anything about an archfey causing some trouble.
I am not aware of any archfey, no.
We there was the last night. Honestly, we were at the ship, and we all got led by a black cat to a shop called Thrifty Shades of Fae, and the lady in there, she turns out she's an archfey. She's tricking people out of. She tricked him out of 10 years of his life. She whisked us off to the Fae realm. Yet she's making bargains with people, causing a lot of trouble. There's a Genasi lady at the guild hall. She can barely talk.
I am aware of her, yes.
Yeah, she can barely talk. I'm pretty sure that was her. So her name's Nephestra.
And you say this creature has taken up residence within our town?
Well, the shop was there when we went. I've not been back to see if the shop's still there, but the shop was there last night. And she keeps popping up on our ship to cause trouble. She's taken a liking to us, which I can tell you is a bit disconcerting. And I pull down my sleeves and I show she's still got hold of me.
I'm not entirely sure what it is that you are showing.
The vines, they weren't there yesterday. This is her way of saying I'm shackled to her. I can't do anything. She's coming back for a favour and I'm stuck. So if you're after an unsolved murder or something a bit strange, then maybe that's an answer.
Very well. There is a knock at the door. There's a come in. And the door opens and this halfling wearing sort of leather armours, very classic kind of halfling curled hair, sort of square jaw, kind of wide nose, kind of pokes his head through. Goes, I'm terribly sorry to interrupt, Captain. There's been a murder in town. We've just found, well, I should probably not say in front of...
Got the drop in my eyes.
Yeah, the captain just sort of sighs because I believe my attention is required.
Look, is there anything we can do to help? Yeah. I mean, we're mercenaries. It's kind of what we do.
Yeah, I mean, we will be setting off in a day or two, but in the meantime, if we can help with anything.
Well, I do not. I yet to see what this case is going to involve. I mean, unless you have any awareness of a vessel known as the Lady Genevieve, then there is nothing really that...
we do, in fact.
Now
that you say so.
We did come across the wreckage of the Lady Genevieve. It was just not much left of what we saw.
Last we saw it, it was floating debris. Captain Stormwind was going to report.
Sergeant, could you, you know the drill, close off the area. I will be in attendance as soon as possible. Sorry, continue.
The captain at the time was Captain Stormwind. He gave up command as we arrived, but while he was in command of the ship, we came across the wreckage of the Genevieve. It was in pieces. It looked like there was some arcane cannon fire. I assumed Captain Stormwind was going to report it as he disembarked from the ship, but apparently he did not.
This has not made its way back to us here at the Tidewatch.
We found a survivor.
Right, where actually were we?
You were trying to find Flynn.
Yeah, Erebus was
Yes,
trying to find Flynn at the Golden Vine.
Yes. So yeah, you head to the Golden Vine, a very classy looking restaurant, run by a dark-skinned human man in his sort of early 50s. And yeah, you do see very nicely dressed Flynn and Lyra both sitting, enjoying a nice romantic meal together.
All right. I'll go over and I'll say, look, I'm really sorry to interrupt, but Flynn, can you send Sparrow a message saying, come back?
Where? Is she still at the theatre?
No, she's gone diving, and she's not come back yet. Please send her a message saying, please come back.
Let me just check. I don't know if I actually have any sendings. Because I sent... no, because I sent one to Lyra this morning, and then I sent one to Captain Leon, and I only have 2.
That's fine. Thank you anyway. Sorry for interrupting. Carry on.
Okay.
No, it was just leave.
Enjoy your
It's fine.
evening, Captain.
Thank you. Have no other means.
I'm just heading towards 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, Erebus just head back to the ship.
Okay. You make your way through the alleys, side alleys, to where the cat had led you the night before, and there is just an empty alleyway where previously there was a ramshackle shop.
Sparrow just starts yelling, Nefestra! Nefestra!
Make a persuasion check.
Natural 1.
There is no response.
Sparrow just...
Persuasion!
Oh,
Do you know what? No. I like the way the dice are going. Sparrow just sits down in this little alley and just sort of, curls in on herself
Okay.
and just starts sobbing.
Erebus are going, trying, knowing that Thalen does enchantments and stuff, knowing that he does magic, he'll go to find him.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Where's me? Oh, there we go. Oh. You open the door of Thalen's shop. And it is not Thalen's shop in there. There are ramshackle shelves of assorted magical bric-a-brac and that predatory grinning face of Nefestra behind the counter. Well, hello, Captain.
It would be you, wouldn't it?
Who else would it be?
Fucking dies.
Can you please call Sparrow back to the ship? She's gone diving.
Oh, I don't think she is, no.
What do you mean?
She's just outside.
I'll open the door and look outside.
Yeah, you open the door, and from your sort of curled up position in the alleyway, you hear the creaking of a door open, and the door opens up into this alleyway with Sparrow curled up there.
I look up, and if I see the shop behind him, I'm just gonna dive in and just push you out of the way.
But whoa.
What can I do? What can I do? They've said he's dead. He can't be dead. Can you do... What do I need to pay? You need to bring him back. You need to get... I need him back.
Before you go making any more
You
deals...
shut the fuck up. I will fucking kill you where you stand. Someone's fucking done it. Someone's done what you try to do. What do I do? What do I... Can you? Can you bring... I need to... They buried him. I can't get to his body. Flynn can't talk to him if there's not a body.
Maybe for a coin?
I think that is right where it belongs.
I ignore you completely.
Well, this sounds like something which would be worth quite a lot to you. Tell me, who is it that you've lost, little bird?
Leon.
Who do you need me to find?
Leon. The name I gave you. Leon. Leon. Captain of the Dawn Scythe.
He's gone, you see.
They say he's dead. He didn't reply to Flynn. They say he died 3 weeks ago. I've heard nothing.
Well, that is quite interesting, isn't it?
Don't call it interesting.
Maybe a life for life. Take mine for his.
You shut the fuck up and you get out. You get out, Captain. This is not anything for you to be involved in. You leave. You get out.
You spared my life. You gave me my life back.
I don't care. He's my family. He's more than my family. He's like my father. You fuck off. You get out. This is between me and her now. You get the fuck out of this shop right now. I draw my swords. You get the fuck out of this shop right now.
Not too long ago, you wanted him pretty much dead yourself.
I don't know what I want. Right now, I want you to leave. I want you to fucking leave. Fucking leave.
Why should I?
I take an attack.
I thought the talent show was good.
Oh.
I take an attack.
Okay.
That is 16.
It's my AC.
Okay then.
Oh, wow.
That is 5 damage. You fuck off.
We've had death saves, we've had resurrections, we've had PvP, we've had
He's
monkeys.
just taking it.
You get out.
And what are you going to do? If I leave here, what are you going to
She
do?
is literally breaking in front of her and she's like, can't you give me a bit of fucking privacy?
As your captain,
I
tell
don't
me
give a
what you're
shit
going to
who the fuck you are. You get out right now.
do. You're going to make a deal, aren't you? And
That's none of
tell
your
me-
fucking business. You get out. I will be your first mate. I will be your first mate tomorrow morning. I will stand there and I will fucking smile. But right now you need to get the fuck out of this shop. Now. Like, she is shaking. She is literally shaking. There's like tears running down her face. She is having a proper breakdown.
maybe
Here's
there's
some
another
fucking
way.
etiquette for you, Captain. When a family member dies, when someone is grieving, you fucking leave them alone. You leave them alone for their personal shit. This is personal shit. Get the fuck out.
I thought the Twilight Endeavour was also your family.
Yeah, but this is blood family. This is more than blood family. This is everything. You fuck off.
Well,
Nefestra, I make a deal right now. I will be in your service if you answer everything I need to know about my uncle and you get him the fuck out of this shop and back to the Endeavour right now. There's a fucking deal for you, Captain.
your uncle wanted me
I
to
don't
protect
wanna hear.
you, but how can I
I don't.
protect you from yourself?
I tell you what you're protecting me from. You're protecting me from danger. This is my decision. Protection does not mean you stop anyone having their own free will of this. You fuck off.
Oh no, I totally agree.
Nefestra, I've made a deal.
You're free to make
Get him out.
Done. And you find yourself back on the deck of the Endeavour.
Sparrow just like falls down in the shop.
Knowing that Erebus is like
The other part of the deal.
Make her own mistakes. There's nothing I can do about that. She's gonna probably get herself killed.
Yeah, but you've just fucking caused this. You've exasperated something I wasn't willing to do just yet.
I think that's a good fun place to end this week's session.
Oh, that's what makes it fun.
Drama.
God, he has no social skills whatsoever,
He
does he?
doesn't. No.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man, that
Why would
dice
he?
roll that made Thrifty Shades just be there
I
when you
know.
went through the
Well,
door.
this
That
is
was
why I
just-
trust
oh,
the dice. Like when
perfection.
it said natural one, I was like, yeah, do you know what? That is the dice roll. I'm not willing to use inspiration on that. That is, I accept that. Oh, that played out so.
Thanks for watching our fun make-believe game, gang.
I'm like a warlock now.
First up, apologies about the sound issues we were having. Unfortunately, it's one of those things which we have no idea of until it gets pointed out in chat, so hopefully it hasn't disrupted too much of the session. I have a feeling it was the laptop fan setting off the DM mic, so it may be a case next session of shifting the laptop as far away as possible. But we'll work on it for next time. Hope to God it means we don't have to subtitle an entire episode again.
I don't have
See.
several weeks to do this.
No. But thank you for sticking with us through our session. We had a talent show. We had assassination. We had character. Well, NPC death. We had resurrection. We had PvP. We have someone dedicating eternal servitude to an
I'm just
archfey.
going to eat chocolate.
Sparrow trying to kill Erebus again.
Yes, you know.
What a fun game this is. But yeah, thank you everyone for sticking with us throughout the audio issues as well. Because I forgot to say at the start of the episode, shout out to tabletopaudio.com for our background ambience. We love their stuff. Go check them out.
We hope you like the new setup as well. Just.
Yep. We will be back in 2 weeks' time, which does actually clash with Birmingham Comic Con, but we will still make it anyway because we're professionals, damn it. But yeah. Thank you everyone at home for watching. I know things are kind of a little bit shitty in the world at the moment, and while I'm not going to offer up empty platitudes of everything will be okay at the very least, we hope that our little stream gives you some fun escapism for a few hours every couple of weeks. So we love you, we appreciate you. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you guys for again indulging my make-believe stupidness.
Thank you for the pain.
That's what I'm here for.
Thank you for winning the game, and thank you for everyone who's
I
watching.
legit thought you just said thank you for ruining the game.
Winning the
But yeah, we will see you back in 2 weeks. Thanks everyone, and stay nerdy. Good night.